Hello everyone, we are live. I'm here with my co-host Ray Ash, and we are here for the semi-finals today. How are you doing, man?
Yeah, I'm really good. I'm just stuffed because I literally had a dinner just a few minutes ago,
Nice.
just before the match is gonna start, and I think everyone is ready, and I'm really
Everyone's
stoked for the semifinals.
Nice. Everyone does seem ready to go, which is surprising in GuildsArena. But yeah, we're ready on time and perfect. We're live and we're good to go across all channels. So I'll tell the players. Yeah, I'll tell the players go. And I think we'll be ready to go. Very nice.
And we are. Let's get started.
Very good.
Your team is banning.
Ooh, remind me, who are the teams that are going to be playing here today in the semifinals?
Mojo 1 in the blue and Tag Inc. 2 in the red. That will swap sides for game 2. And if there's a game 3, we'll swap back to this configuration.
Yeah, both teams really one of the more decorated teams in this arena so far, or at least from what I've seen ever since I was here.
Yes.
But are there any complications, or are they just gonna pull through with an O ban in the first one?
Very interesting.
We'll just let it slide first for now.
Yep.
Let's see if it's gonna bite them in the butt for now. If not, I mean it is Mojo. It is Mojo. So
they've done this.
Let's not count them out just yet.
They've actually done this in the last round as well. So I'm not I'm not sure if it's tactical or not. And there's me coming back through the speakers. I'm just sending the streams out to people.
To live is to trick the Reaper.
Well, nonetheless, we're in for a good show because since we have one less ban, that means one more potentially OP hero would be slipped off of their hands, namely the one right there. Since Joy and the Arlot are banned for the red team side. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Sith God. Yep, Goo in the hands of Sith God.
Yep, always. That's kind of a comfort pick.
Really
there.
one of the more, I would say, confident or more, an explainer with a lot of personality, if you know what I mean.
For sure.
By personality, he means the TPs and the recall in front of their faces. You know, those confident stuff. Every time they get a lead, it's basically taunting, the spamming recalls and such. That is the culture here, and Sith God really likes to do that.
Yes, he does. Yeah, he does. I told them all before, like, this is like the NFL. If you want to dance in the end zone, you dance in the end zone. But make sure you still win, because if you dance in the end zone and then you lose, it's a bad look.
Yeah, sometimes you go overconfident, then somehow you just slip up and really let the game go.
For sure, you
out of your hands.
You want to make sure that if you're taunting, if you're showboating, that you back it up.
I don't really, I'm a nice guy. I really don't condone taunting unless, yes, like what you said, if you are sure of your victory.
Right. That's what I mean. Like, make sure you got it. Don't dance and then it be you dancing on your own grave.
Yeah, it's really gonna backfire on you. Instant karma, if you will. So you better check yourself before you wreck yourself.
It can do.
Switching over to the rest of the picks right now. Yeah, Valentina. Really good second phase first pick. Oh, no, it's not a second phase yet. I mean, the red side first pick for the Valentina, just to really secure this, mid lane control and the amount of ultimates that she could use at her disposal. But it's really a gutsy choice that you would pick out a Lolita. But then again, you wouldn't really go wrong because marksmen are really all the rage as of late. Like for example, the Moskov, right? And they left the 1-1 through. So yeah, Mojo 1 having a really good time with the drafting, and I'm curious on what on what tagging 2 is gonna concoct in this lineups. The second phase has been started there. The Lapu-Lapu to answer against the Glue. Are we seeing a mid laner? And we were gonna see a mid laner and a jungler, and the more assassin lineup.
Connected. Okay. Hopefully that
I
didn't.
mean,
Hopefully that hopefully that didn't kick all the streams offline. It reconnected very fast, so I'll check.
testing 1, 2. Are we still here? Hopefully we are, because we are about to be headed to the land of Dawn in just a minute. The first match of the semifinals between Mojo 1 and Tag Inc. 2, and we are setting into the land of Dawn. Let's get this match started.
It looks like we are still live, but it might have restarted the stream for Facebook and stuff. Sorry about that, guys. Please jump back over when you get a second. But yeah, the internet's good. Everything looks good. And as...
The streams are hopefully as well.
Yeah, they're all up.
Right into the action.
Yep, we're all good. Not sure
Right,
what
good
it
thing.
did there, but it came back quickly. So that's always good.
Yeah, first it was the internet and the punctuality problems, but right now things are looking swimmingly.
Yeah, and that was a
On
nice
both
bit of
fronts.
luck. A nice bit of luck for it to just pop straight back in. So
Especially since it is, we're at the culmination of this season.
oh,
As we see a
Sivgod.
gank, Sivgod taking really low nap, really committing there. Oh, taking too much aggro, but Happy Chrono is here to save the day for the first blood in their hands.
Yes, indeed. I will get the stream cover up. We've got Mojo in the blue. We have Tagging 2 in the red.
Yeah, something to note that Sivgod has been really a fear factor every time you try to face him when against Mojo 1. So yeah, it would make sense that you would try to take out the XP laner really early so that you can secure more team fights
Yep.
on the turtle there, because the XP lane is near the turtle, and by 2 minutes you should be at level 4 so that you can have all your skills at disposal to help your jungler try to secure the objective.
Yes, for sure. And Luke Teasy there getting a kill back for Tagging. Oh no, sorry, for Mojo.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit of redemption.
Yep.
So Sivgod got a death and Chief Seno there, but meanwhile up on top, the one actually gets picked off. Dice Out did not manage to save their marksman's life. So yeah, a kill going over to John on the Moskov. Yes, I can read Japanese.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the name is John's, and luckily that he got a kill, so that means he's gonna get a spike in the gold farming. But yeah, Luke Teasy is still going to secure that because Yotot is not in the area there, but we're gonna see a fight on the purple buff, and he actually
Got it?
he actually got it. Okay.
I think he did.
Yeah, he did. He secured it. Yeah, fortunately. That's very fortunate for you, Ling. You must have that purple buff. Otherwise, every time you jump around, you're not going to be able to use your skills.
Yes, indeed. Good stuff. And it's looking like a good match early on. We got a 2-1 advantage, but not much in it. We'll see how it pans out from here. Tagging 2, slight lead.
Yeah, a little bit more tactical than your usual matches, because there's some matches that really go all in on the kills, just kill each other one after another. But in this, it's more technical since we are at the more, I want to say like teams that have the more skill in their hands. But meanwhile, the Punish from Lights Out taking out Chrono on the Kaja. Damn. Okay.
Yes.
So,
2-2.
As I was saying, more tactical stuff. There's not much kills on the board as of compared to the other matches. You would usually see like somehow like 3, 4, 5 kills
By now,
on
yeah.
either team.
Yep.
Yes, but in this one they just go for a kill if only if they can convert it to an objective.
Right, take what's there.
Never really take what's there. Take what's needed. For example, taking a kill onto the XP laner. You really want an early kill so that you would have a better leeway when you're trying to contest a turtle, or at least on the gold lane, so that you can favor your other gold laner. Just the give and take and all the such. But if there's nothing else that can be taken other than just a kill, might as well not take it. You know, just focus on your farm and try to plan ahead on what your team should do next in in the next coming team fights. Because right now, the second turtle of the game, are you gonna see Luke TZ? The turtle's up to 25%. Chief Seno, Luke TZ actually secures that turtle. Nobody on Blast is gonna charge up. Chief Seno is gonna flicker out of the way. The one actually dies up on top, but looking at bottom lane, Chief Seno 4v1 situation is a trade of kills from two sides of the map. But look at John going ham on the tier 2 up on top, taken down to 40%. Make that 30%, and man, okay, a lot of map control on either side, but still a wash.
Yeah, pretty close matchup. 3-3, gold's nearly level, 500 in it, not even that now. So, yeah, very close game. Looking forward to seeing how the rest of it plays out indeed. Welcome to the people. Devon's in the chat. Shout out to you. He shouts, let's go.
Let's go indeed. And the bigger difference here, since, you know, it's kind of basically neck and neck, the only difference is the top lane, you know? You got a tower down and a tower half down. So, you know, in terms of map control overall, in terms of towers, yes, Tag Inc. 2 has the better advantage, but, you know, in other parts of the map, you know, it's still fair game.
For sure, dead level keeps tying up. One team will get 500 gold advantage, and then it will go straight back to tied. So impressive.
Oh, shades of the past game, man.
Yeah, impressive stuff. A little fight going on in the bushes.
Since there's not a lot of action there, I should talk about the itemizations for a bit because, put it up, Moscow actually has 2 items there. He's actually barefoot. Did not buy the boots, go straight to the items there for a better, you know, for a quicker item spike for the Moscow. Since he has Golden Staff and the Corrosion Scythe, he's gonna move around as very much as a clash is going to happen onto the bottom side of the map. Chief Seno is actually the only casualty there, sacrificing his life for the team. Grape.
Yes, indeed, and Mojo will be happy with that little engagement for sure.
Yeah, Ling actually attending to Sith God there, doesn't want a potential tower takedown. But then again, you really have to attend to the turtle as well, because Luke TZ actually secures it for his team there. Yotot gonna finch poise away. Luke TZ taking majority of the aggro hits. Chief Seno trying to defend, but he is zoned out and he will not be able to defend the top tower. So Mojo 1 will be taking a tower eventually. But hold on a minute, such aggression from Sith God there. He really doesn't want Chief Seno to advance. And Yotot there, oh my goodness, Luke TZ. Well, thanks a lot there. He's actually building a little bit of damage there. Okay, I'm looking at the items. Luke TZ, usually for a tank centric jungler, you would build a Guardian's Helmet, but the Lancelot is actually favoring some, you know, a little bit of damage output for the Thunderbelt, and he actually built a War Axe. So a little bit of a hybrid type Lancelot that gives you a little bit more survivability, at the same time more damage output when you go into the fights. So you would still be scared when a Lancelot goes in you because he has the potential to kill you as well, despite having a lot of tankiness. But look at Chief Seno there, really trying hard to be the front line of his team, but then again, 0-4-1, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to withstand a lot of it, considering the deficit is going to be dwindling and dwindling more if you keep giving away those kills.
Yes, right now it is Mojo getting the upper hand in the mid game of the match, and 6-3 now, and a bit of a gold lead, so it's going to be interesting to see if Tagging can do anything about that.
Flicker in, no one on blast, and the project goes down. Happy Chrono, not looking happy right there. It's only John left. He's gonna get John Cena by 3 members, but no, he actually punishes. He got the pin onto Gold Solace. Chief Seno trying to get a stun there, but crossbow of time. He has nothing to do.
Wow. Are you still there? Ray? Okay, I'll be commentating then, I guess. Wow, okay, Mojo gets the first Lord of the game. Although it's a 1-for-1 trade up in the team fight. Lights Out goes down. Chasing Luke Teasy here, but Chief Zeno has low life. He just gets away.
It's the 3-2 trade so far. Happy Chrono is gonna get picked off, but we're still seeing more Luke Teasy in the fray there. But hold on a minute. Two people getting out right there. I disconnected.
No
The
worries.
last team. My goodness.
No worries, it happens. I've just, I kept up the things. I kept saying stuff till you got back. But yeah, what a great little team fight and a wipeout for tagging on Mojo. They needed that. Makes
They
the
really
game
did,
close.
and it is really close, man.
For sure, we're back to basic. Other than the kills, that's 3 towers apiece. The gold's basically level, so we are back at square even again.
Yeah, it's not easy to say on which really would get the advantage there, because both teams are playing how they wanted to do.
Yep, for sure. And we're going to see what comes up next with this next Lord. There's going to be a bit more of a team battle over it. Whilst you were gone, Mojo got the first Lord pretty easily, but it was dealt with.
They did. Yeah, considering it's an early Lord, like maybe about like 9-10 minutes, the
Yep.
Lord is relatively squishy, so it would just give you a little bit more momentum on the amount of, on the bombs out the Lord. The domains are getting bigger and just marching along. But hold on a minute, Numenor Blast, what we're about to do?
You're cutting out a little bit.
And the marksman actually goes down. Chief set up in the middle of everything.
You're cutting out a little bit,
Oh
your
my-
internet still.
I'm using data right now. Like there are times.
Yeah, where it's gonna go.
There are times when. Yeah, let's see if my internet is back. My actual internet is back because it happens. Hold on a minute.
Of course. Wow, Luke Teasy gets shut down. Lights Out goes down. Nap went down. Wow, what an unbelievable moment. It's 4 kills to 1. And that gives Tagging a little bit of a gold lead. The first time they've had it. I'm going to check the graph. Yeah, they had it very early, but it's the first time in a long while they've had a gold lead. So here we go. Sivgod's the only one defending right now. Tower's going down. Can Sivgod do anything? There's a free hit on the base. It looks like it's going to get chopped down. Chief Zenu nearly died. They nearly got it, but now they've got to escape. And Tagging got the Lord in that moment. But they lose 2 kills. Nap stunned. He might get out of there though. He doesn't. Luke Teasy in trouble. Unbelievable scenes. Both teams just dying back, right, left, centre and fourth. And here comes the Lord straight down the middle. Sivgod and Luke Teasy, the only ones alive to defend.
As well as Youngster and Happy Chrono trying to push forward with the Lord, but Sivgod taking too low. It's only Luke Teasy left to defend. 2 members make that 3-4 on the way. But the Lord actually stopping the Lord. A cannon minion is left. Luke Teasy is trying hard to defend, but Yotok locking onto the tower. Ladies and gentlemen, Tagging 2 actually moves on to the final.
Not yet. It's 1-0. There's best of 3.
Oh yes, right.
Yeah, so Tag Inc. takes game 1, and that's impressive. It was slightly unexpected. Mojo 1 have been super strong in the last 2 tournaments, and let's take a little look at what they did right on the stats there.
What I meant to say was they're one step closer into the finals. Okay?
Yeah, perfect. Perfect.
Pardon my misinformation. You
It's
know.
all good.
But yeah, teams are really like heading in neck and neck. You know, this like start off with a story on early ganks onto the XP lane. You know, like for Civ God and Chief Seno, respectively. Like I said, you would take out the XP laners early so that you can try to secure yourselves with the objectives.
Yes, indeed. And they did a good job of that. And the things that you missed were not so crucial. I mean, they did get one wipeout there that you saw, which was just, that was the thing that then turned the game. Mojo were growing in power, and then Tag Inc. managed to get this wipeout, and it completely and utterly just gave them the breathing space to kill a free lord, march down there, do a load of damage. Then they were able to get the next lord, and that sealed the deal.
Yeah, the thing that I would notice on the lineup of tagging 2 is just having a little bit more DPS in the late game. Sure, you have the 1-1, but then again, the grounds or like the requirements to getting the crossbow of Tang off is a little bit more difficult than what you expect.
Yes, for sure. And it was an impressive team performance from both guys. Like, that was a really close game. Let's march straight back on into game 2. They'll want to be getting on with that, I'm very sure. So let's do it. You can invite me, and I'll invite both of them. If you're on data, I'm going to let NapNap host. Alright, good. We're all ready and pretty much set up to go with game 2. Lobby's filling up now. This time,
Am I cutting off?
a little bit, but not bad.
Am I cutting off a bit?
Tiny bit, but you're not bad now.
No.
Someone said Mike. Mike. Okay, let's remake. Remake lobby.
Okay.
Someone was saying there was a bug in the lobby, so we're just remaking it. We won't be long.
Connected to the actual Wi-Fi again. Oh my goodness, man. Hopefully it freaking stays that way. Though, yeah, I'm not the host anymore, so yeah.
Right, we're ready with game 2 of semi-final 1. Tag Inc. have the advantage. Mojo need the win to take it to best of 3. Tag Inc. need the win to advance to the final. Let's see who gets there.
I did, and I think everyone should be ready by now. Everyone is present. We are ready.
Yeah, I think they
We're gonna
are.
continue on the action.
Yeah, I
Currently tagging 2.
think everyone is ready.
Your team
And here we go.
Yep. Currently tagging 2 is in the advantage right now, 1-0. Will they able to make it a sweep, or will Mojo 1 deny it and turn it into a game 3?
They'll be looking to do so. Arlott with the insta-ban.
Yeah, like I said, also Safeguard is right there, so you really want to give it to him. And they did ban the
Interesting.
glue. Alright, so they're not the first pick, so and they don't want tagging to use it. And as well as the Joy. A lot of XP lane bans so far. If I see a Lapu Lapu ban, I'm gonna laugh so hard. If I see Lapu Lapu or 1-1.
Yeah, there it
Yeah, it
is.
is a 1-1.
1-1.
Okay.
Good call.
Yep, 1-1's gonna be banned. The farm is kind of open, as well as the Lapu Lapu. If they really favor this pick as their, as their comfort or like as a specialty, but I stand corrected. They actually picked out a Moskov on the first pick.
Seen a lot of Moskov this tournament, and I know he's a popular one, but interesting.
I mean, like I said before, you don't want to sleep on his comeback ability
Right,
whenever he gets his items there.
right.
Because he's one of those heroes where like it doesn't matter what your positioning is. Well, it still doesn't matter, but the fact that you can just really go ham and
He
with
can
the spears
overcome.
and stuff,
Yeah.
with the attack speed, yeah, as long as you're in range, you're gonna get hurt.
There's the Lapu Lapu.
Yep, Lapu Lapu still going into the hands of Chief Seno. Up against the Kaja again for Kaja is now in the hands of Lights Out, not the Lolita. So yeah, no roamer pick yet for tagging 2. But we're seeing a lot of control right there, seeing the first few picks.
Hey. Oh no,
Oh,
now
make
they're
that-
back.
Making that even more control, a Grok. And Sivgod is the one in the hands right now, which means the Grok would be going into the XP lane.
Yes.
Since the Kaja is on mid, and like I mentioned, the Lolita, she's gonna get banned there. All right. Yeah, really good call. Since the roamer mid lane and possibly XP lane, I would pick out a jungler ban, maybe the Hayabusa, or Lancelot. Oh, Hayabusa. All right.
team is picking.
Okay, last phase of the picks.
Yep. I would still see a Lancelot for Luke TZ, but if you're going for a marksman,
Time and tide wait for no
it's a Beatrix.
one.
Okay.
Is your girl.
Okay, they cut me off right there. So what's missing for tagging 2 right now is going to be a mid laner and the roamer. I would suggest a really hard CC engage like a Kufra.
On the plains exists the
And-
equilibrium
Oh, you're gonna hover it?
I was made for.
Okay, he's hovering over picks right now, but the mid laner will be the Eve. And yep, correct prediction. I picked out the Kufra.
Nice, good calls, and here we are,
Oh,
set up for game 2.
Hellkurt. Oh, Hellkurt, my boy. Really rising in the meta right now for an assassin pick. I mean, okay, a new pick for Luke TZ as far as I'm seeing.
Yeah, I've never seen him pick that before. Let's go with it. It could be interesting. Mojo looking for something different in game number 2.
Yeah, I did suspect them to use the Kufra because you would really, some healer supports wouldn't fare well with a Ling because Ling is just flying all over the place and you're just a simple healer, just, asking for the jungler to wait for me. So instead, you would pick a really high profile, high engagement type of tank, with a long dash like Kufra, just so that he can complement with the engages. Everyone goes all ham on the team fights. But the problem for that is they're gonna face off against a Hellkurt really good utility type ultimate, you would still use him as, you know, full damage.
Right.
Because his stingers, the second skill that you would see, you know, that flying from his tail, yeah, that really hurts. So, what you would use for a Hellcurt is the vision. I wouldn't say vision is to block everyone's vision, because the ultimate, the Dark Knight Falls, literally, let's say, puts the entire map on blackout.
Wow.
Yeah, so like a true assassin flying into the night and catching his prey. That is what, you know, that's the basic premise of how you use Hellcurt's kit in these matchups. You would really want to, you know, remove their vision, especially when it comes to the team fights and when it comes to objectives. And since you have no vision, you wouldn't know where your teammates are, and as well as you wouldn't know where your enemies are. Especially Luke TZ on the Hellcurt. He might jump on you and assassinate you and run out of here.
And you didn't
so
even
he's one
see
of those.
it.
Yeah, exactly. You literally won't even see it coming. So you must be aware, like that. Hold on a minute, Luke TZ. He's jumping in. There's the stingers. Nap falls for the first blood.
Oh, I just missed it off screen, but yeah, exactly what we were talking about. Luke TZ's dangerous. He's always dangerous.
Oh, you didn't see it as well. Well, a tip for players facing off against a Hellcurt, put your phone brightness up.
Smart.
Yeah, put your phone brightness up because, you know, the darkness, right? People are funny. But hold on a minute, Civ God and Chief Sano. Both are level 4 right now, but it's a 3v1 situation there. Civ God taking off Chief Sano. But will it be in exchange of a turtle, or will they take that as well? Lights out. He flickers in. Happy Chrono stopping him in his tracks, but Luke TZ actually does steal it. Your thought actually falls as well.
Yeah, early 3-0 lead. Mojo looking much stronger in this game. Quite a few people tuned in on Boss Joyce's page. Welcome to the stream. Quite a few people on the GuildsArena Facebook. Welcome as well. I think we may have lost Ray Ash for a second again. Sounds like it. It's okay. He'll be back. Alright, Tagging finally getting a kill on the board, so it's 4-1. Interesting stuff, we'll see how it can be overcome. Mojo had the lead in different parts of the last match, so we have seen that these games can go back and forth. Looking forward to that. And here's Ray Ash back again.
Man, my Wi-Fi is really effing me up right now.
No worries, these things happen. You saw with game day one, my whole internet died. We couldn't stream any of it, so these things do happen. And we have Chief Zeno and Yota on Civ God over on the top.
Trying to hold his ground right there, but meanwhile on the bottom lane, the roamer actually goes down. And just one casualty so far. But they're just really trying to set up for the next turtle of the game. John really in a pickle right now. Lights out. He doesn't have his ultimate, but he got that debuff right there. Lights out.
Oh.
He's got to get pushed back. There's too much for John to handle.
Yeah, it was close. He nearly got the kill, but 3-on-1. Couldn't deal with it.
He could not indeed. But right now, Nap actually he's got to get picked off right there. But will he see an avenge? Oh my god, he wasn't in vision. Oh my goodness. He will probably, but no! Double kill! And he's on the sliver of hell. Chief Seno. Green!
Missed!
First kill here, but Captain Crow actually takes out that pesky little Hellcurt.
At last!
Oh!
That was crazy!
Oh. There's too much damn close calls after close call. It's just like, okay. I thought, he's gonna survive? No. He's gonna die? No. Oh, okay, now he dies. Like, god
finally, Happy Kronos jumped in there and finished it off. And there's an interesting fight going up on the top.
It's a 1v1 situation there. Civ God, he's forced to flicker out of here from the combo
He
of the
gets
left
out.
left. But we're setting our eyes on the team fight right now.
Yep.
On the turtle side, Nap Nap goes down. Happy Chrono looking for an engagement. Really in front of everybody, just seeking out the vision. But y'all thought right timing actually gets the retribution off. Luke TZ missing a silence. Happy Chrono is gonna be the target there, but nope, he's gonna ignore that Kufra. He already lost an objective, he doesn't want to lose another one.
Very interesting. It's a big advantage for Mojo, but Tag Inc. are still holding their own in certain places. However, there's an unstoppable.
John got sprayed out by the Matrix there. Chief Seno trying to look for some redemption there. Civ got wild charge, got the stun onto Yotot. Chief Seno is trying to get that lifesteal on and to sustain, but Kanya Neo gonna get the shield, but that is not enough. Kanya Neo just rat-a-tats all of here. And looking really good for what one so far, and the sniper hit in combination with the Divine Judgment.
Yeah, much better play this game from Mojo. They're going to be far happier with their performance in this match. Tag Inc. need to do something very different and change things up if they're going to get a comeback and take it 2-0. Mojo on course right now to take it to 1-0.
Yeah, we might see a force on the game number 3 right there as Civ God gets jumped onto John, but nothing's gonna happen. Wild charge out of here. You know, there's a lot of stuff that you really have to consider when trying to take these fights. Like I said, Luke TZ trying to remove your vision for like about a good 3 seconds.
Yeah, it's
those assassination attempts and the damage output, like both teams really like go ham. As we see another assassination successful onto Nap Nap. Like Luke TZ, just an ambush machine on that Hellcurt. And look at Chief Seno.
He's in trouble.
Hold on a minute. He's in trouble. He's trying to defend, but then again, Luke TZ trying to be a little bit more disciplined. Yeah, it's just... it's just really fun to see both teams just full-on damage output instead of your usual, tank, all protect 1 or such.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good, interesting game, but 13-2. The next Turtles going over to Mojo as well. They've got everything in their hands right now.
Yeah, they don't have any answer with the contest. And then again, Luke TZ has a potential. He does have the Dark Knight Falls. If he uses it, he will be using it on someone. So Tag Inc. really gonna take the discipline route as
Civ God goes down.
Though. Yeah, 3-1 situation. Yeah,
wow, Chief Xenu escapes with no health.
Yeah, literally 1 HP.
Yeah.
Oh, but look at that. Luke TZ. He is super fed right now. Trying to get a crowd control, but no, double kill for Luke TZ. Yep, he is having a really good time on this Hellcurt. And I should introduce you on why Hellcurt deals so much damage based on the itemizations.
Sure,
please.
Pulled it up.
Yep, the deadly stingers, the little pin things that Hellcurt uses to attack, that can be benefited from basic attack effects. So combine the skill with the Demon Hunter sword, he's going to deal an extreme amount of HP based damage. So no matter how tanky you are, no matter what you are, and if he gets enough penetration, he's about to build it right now. But hold on a minute, there was a blaze. Luke TZ, as Yotot gets silenced from the crowd control, but he goes down finally. Civ God missing with the flicker onto the wall. He gets punished 2-2 trade so far.
Very interesting little fight there. We got a 2v2 trade-off, and really you'd expect Mojo to be taking the upper hand in those team fights, but bit of a wash. Well, tower down though.
Two heroes each, but a tower being taken down.
And
That's
Chief Xenu running away with no health again.
Oh shoot, who paused it? That's probably
no
me.
idea. I'm not.
Oh, that's probably me. Yeah, that's my bad.
Okay, no worries. It happens. Sorry, everyone. It's alright. No one. That was a good pause because no one was near each other. So.
Yeah. If it's in the middle of a clash, they're gonna be like thrown off very
yeah,
instantly.
exactly. But because it was no one was actually fighting yet, that was good.
Yeah, hopefully I didn't sabotage on what they're trying to do. That's such a bad thing. You know, I'm getting a little bit thrown off because the connection's there, but nonetheless, we're not gonna see a contest on the Lord. Yeah, Mojo 1 really in control, but Ling trying to make a difference by taking out a tower up on top.
Yep.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
And there it goes. And gets out of there. Wow, that's some cool movement skills, man.
Hey, that's a Ling you're talking about. He's parkour. He has the ability to parkour everywhere to his liking.
Yeah, I saw. In and out. Oh, but he knew he was there. Or if he just got lucky.
He spots him. Level 13, level 14. Luke TZ actually gets a silence there, and he silences Yodot. He cannot use his skills. That is a punish. That's a 1v1 that you wouldn't want to deal with. You're 153, and you're up against a Hellcrit that has the potential to silence you 2 times because his passive.
Wow.
Yeah, every time you apply a crowd control onto a Hellcrit, you get silenced.
Oh.
So you really got to think twice because the Tempest of Blaze, it knocked the Hellcrit up. Link can't use his skills.
Chief Xeno in trouble, immobilized, gets a dodge, nearly got shot again, but gets a little dodge in there.
This is the Batrix Sniper. They're giving you a lot of range. Yota trying to do a lot of something there, but Civ God gets punished in the hands of John.
Okay.
But the lane goes into safety. Everyone is being choked right now.
Xeno over
from the
pursued.
resources. This Canyon Neo. Man, he's fed. Let's see, another one. Happy Chrono. Gonna suffice a kill onto Lights Out, but Luke Teasy there dealing a lot of damage, but he gets punished himself. 1 to 3 trades so far in favor of Tagging.
Wow. Some late game survivability and comeback ability. There goes another and a legendary.
Canyon Neo, but oh no, triple kill.
Here comes the fourth.
Nap actually dodges everything, but a Maniac nonetheless for Canyon Neo.
Wow, Maniac and then insta shutdown. That's a bizarre one, but that will definitely be one of the highlights of the tournaments. What a crazy moment.
This is surreal. Like, everyone's really throwing everything, including the kitchen sink.
Yeah, what a great game. And yes, Mojo have had the upper hand, but Tagging making a stand. Trying to do something to make sure it's 2-0. Mojo should probably regroup, get back together, take the next Lord, and sort of keep applying the pressure that way.
Yeah, but both junglers are not on the Lord's side right now, still trying to secure some objectives. So by the time we see both junglers, oh my god! A moment of silence.
Wow.
A moment of silence for the Moscow over there. And, you know, like a key target, you know, no marksman, no damage output, but the Ling. So I believe it will be a go signal as Canyon Neo actually starts off on the Lord. But Happy Chrono, Yotot in the area, he jumps into the Kufra, but both jugglers are there. It's gonna be a fight. A lot of people knocked up. Yotot actually falls, which gives Luke TC good security up on this Lord.
That's probably this game right there. Like, it's going to be hard. There's a long time to respawn, and the Lord's going to be coming. It's going to be difficult defense. Let's see what Tagging can do.
Yep, Lord marching onto the bottom side. It's a 14-minute Lord. It is going to be luminous, so whenever it reaches a tower, it will be taken out. But the question is, will they be able to still hand their ground, you know, hold their ground rather, in trying to make that defense successful, so that
everyone's
they're in the lead right now, but they're up against Mojo, one of the more decorated teams in this matchup. Will they survive and make a sweep, or are we gonna see a potential game number 3?
Yeah, it's going to be a tricky one. We're going to see right now. Everyone's back alive, so they've at least got every, full complement to defend with.
They've got a stun, but really just to zone to let the Lord through into the bottom lane. But he's gonna get, melted down. Real world manipulation to zone the map, but flicker in, and the stun from the Lapu Lapu. Lights out, gonna be next casualty. His immortality is gonna be popped. He might fall there. Yes, he will.
Still does.
2 members falling from Mojo, and man, they're up in the chase.
Oh, Luke Teasy's popped out.
Oh, no.
Unbelievable.
Again, John getting taken out by
And
Luke
Nap
Teasy.
Nap
Like,
went
he is
too
the only
far.
target. Canyoneer dodging everything. Chief Seno cannot deal enough damage to take him out. Happy Chrono trying to save him.
Couldn't.
The lane up on bottom lane. He's forced to recall. But Luke Teasy, eyes on the objectives. Nobody home. On the Stingers. Luke Teasy out of the combo there. But oh! Nice punish. Going on to Yothot in a defense.
But Happy Chrono
Chrono
in
got
trouble.
No follow up from the Ling. He's trying to replenish his health. So Happy
Ah.
Chrono gets punished there. Oh my god, are people gonna keep losing lives right now?
It looks like it. It's in one of those weird
no
loops.
conversion. There's no conversion. Like, you're
Yep.
gonna be incapacitated for like, what, 60 minutes now? So it's gonna be like about 30 seconds.
Yeah, maybe a bit
Yeah, you
longer on the
should-
next one.
Yeah, this is the time. This is what we call TikTok timers. Just the more dire. It's one of the more dire moments of the match where
You do
the
not want
one
to be.
team.
Yeah.
One team fight can change everything. So do not lose a life
Yep.
unless it is worth it. As part of a military training when I was at school, is if it's not for the good of yourself, do not sacrifice. If it's not for the good of the group, do not sacrifice yourself.
For sure, it doesn't make sense, and it's one of those things there where it got into a weird little loop where both teams were happy to just kind of.
Conceal play, get a knock off, he gets punished. Happy Chrono did not stop them in his tracks. You know what? You're on your face. You're on our face. We'll kill you then. So be it.
Yeah, that was the one that they grabbed, and the Lord has gone to Mojo. So Tagging need to probably get back and defend.
But Yothot trying to give some compensation by taking out the bottom lane. But then again, they have to defend. They will have to defend because only one Bastion is left for the side of Tagging.
Yep.
So if it falls off, then we're gonna see a game 3.
For sure. I think over here Yodot might be coming back any second.
He's looking for a cut. So what the Ling does with his mobility is just, try to cause disturbances on other sides of the map so that they are forced to attend to the waves. For example, there.
Right.
Ling is right there, but if he cannot do anything else. Hold on a minute, the purple buff. But the Lord has already arrived in the base of Tagging. Civ God, the clothesline from hell! And that is a knockout 1, 2, 3 as well as the Stingers. Hellcat kills him off. 2 members down, but Luke Teasy actually gets punished. 2 for 2 so far. 3v3 situation there. Chief Seno and Mortality gonna get popped. Nobody home, but he gets flickered. Oh my goodness, Gonzalo gonna get punished, but Canyoneer locking in onto the tower.
Wow.
We have a game number 3.
Okay, let's very quickly sum this game up and get straight into game 3.
Yeah, like the Hellcat really worked wonders. Yeah, the Hellcat really worked wonders because of the amount of vision blocking that you give to your opponent, and the damage output, full on damage. He has the Demon Hunter sword. He has the Blade of Despair, the penetrations, and the Sea Halberd for that extra damage. It's just like it's just unbelievable. And imagine the constant assassinations onto John. He's like the only target in the late game for Luke Teasy. No one else.
Yeah, that was crazy. It was really difficult for him because Easy just tracked him, jumped on him, killed him almost in one shot, and that happened a couple of times, and we caught it, and it's what an incredible amount of damage that is at the same time. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, one of the more rising picks in this meta because of because of how you use Hellcurt's kit. You don't really do it for the damage, but hey, you still deal a lot of damage. But
Yep.
then again, there are other factors on these junglers that you have to look at, and you know you gotta mix and match and just see that potential that you can use it for your team.
Very good stuff. And yeah, let's head straight into game 3. It's tied at 1 apiece.
Yeah, we'll take a little bit of a breather. I'll see if my actual internet is actually on now. Hold on a minute.
For sure.
Alright, am I back now?
Yeah, you're back loud and clear. I'm just asking for an
Right.
invite from Lights Out. He should be host on this one, as NapNap hosted the last one. We will get the lobby set up and be back in just 1 second.
Was I cut out in the last few play-by-plays, or am I?
No, I
am
think
I
you
good?
were fine.
Was I good?
Yeah, you were good that match.
Okay.
By the end, yeah, it was all fine.
Yeah, and I felt like I was on a roll with the trying to call the action, but unfortunately the internet is really disobedient. Man, I felt like I'm doing a little bit better than the last few matches.
Nice. Invite has been sent. Teams are readying up.
Well,
I better tell the other
Cannon.
two that they will probably be at Aoshi at Kit 8:30.
Kind of not nice because I need it for documentation, if you know what I mean.
Sure. But the stream all worked. Like your sound was coming through all good. By the
Okay,
end.
that's good. That's good. Well, anyway, as we head straight into game number 3, we are heading. We are waiting for our players to get ready. So let's see if they are in shipshape.
They are all here, it looks like. One of them just jumped up to spectate, but I don't know why. We'll find out.
Who is the one?
That's fine, it's one of their players. I think they're doing it just so that they don't ready too quickly.
Oh, Cino is at the wrong spot. Okay.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah, that's why someone's at top. Okay.
There we go.
Yep, everyone is good.
Yep.
Alright, we are G in this final match of this first semifinals.
Looks
Which
good.
one? Yeah, which one will be going to the finals?
So it's
Are we
Mojo
gonna see the same?
back in the blue, and it's tagging 2 in the red.
I was about to say, are we gonna see the same ban patterns? But no, the Ling is actually gonna get banned out of respect for Yotot. But still, the all-out ban choking out the options for Civ God. And there's a Farmus. He wasn't being noticed in the first few matches, but then again, if you're thinking of a team that would be hindered by the Farmus, then so be it.
Yep, indeed.
Oh yeah, the farm is banned because of the glue. I forgot about that interaction. They should have saw it coming, but then again, you wouldn't want to let go of a joy ban.
True.
So Civ God, the drafting and such is just, it's really, they really exploited this type of draftings.
I am vengeance in
But then again, would it go wrong with Valentina with the copying of ults as well as the Moskov? So a lot of damage output, but instantly going for the Hayabusa and the Kaja. Now really favoring these pickoffs.
Yes, so interesting. Moscow's gonna have to be more defended by his team in this match.
Yeah, like John. Apparently, Moscow is.
Oh, there goes Rayash, I think.
Your team is banning.
Interesting. It's up to me to call the picks. That's gonna be fun. Okay, a Beatrix ban. And the last ban of the game is Lancelot, so they take away the Tanksalot thing. Interesting. So what is Yotok going for?
Alright, the Franco ban to get those suppressions. We did ban the Beatrix as well as the Lancelot.
Yep. Tanksalot can't be used now.
Yep, I disconnected again. I'm just gonna use my data from now on.
Fair enough.
Goddamn.
Just stay that way. It works for now, so it's good. We've got Chief Xenu back as Lapu Lapu, I believe.
Chief Sano, yeah, give him more comfort. Just giving them the same lineups, almost, but Happy Chrono on the Franco because the Kaja's out of the question for them, and giving out more control for the Eve as well. Canyon They did ban the Beatrix, so Brody might be Brody as their only option.
Optimus Prime. Roger.
Whoa! Roger! We haven't seen Roger in a long time. I'm happy to see that. You love to see more heroes being picked.
Back in season
Roger?
4, we saw him once, I think.
Yeah, we saw him once.
Yeah.
Yeah, really happy to see a Roger in more diversity in picks. Though Roger did kind of fall off in the meta, but hopefully that they can make this work because, again, both teams really want to go all in, and since there's a lot of burst damage, Roger might be able to snowball. But remember that they're against the Hayabusa, so that a lot of mobility will be in favor of Mojo. So we will see how will this take place in the Land of Dawn.
So, people were asking what's the score? It is 1-1, and this is the last game, Game 3. The winner goes on to the finals. Nice anticipation. And focused defense team tagging. Too late for that, Devon, sorry.
Yeah, the thing about the Roger is you really want to snowball because he has all of his skills at level 2.
Wow.
Because he can transform at will. He could turn into a wolf, but in terms of the skin, he can turn into a dinosaur. Yep.
That's pretty crazy.
It's not Optimus Prime, he is Grimlock. As you can see, he looks really weird. Because usually, for Roger himself, he turns into a wolf. But right now, he's a big dino.
That is interesting. So when you change skin, he has a different what he changes into. That's cool.
No, the different skins, he still turns into your normal wolf. But hold on a minute. Flicker hook! Instant pick off onto Kanyo Neo. Damn. Happy Chrono on the Franco. You wouldn't want to see a lot of good Francos there. switching gears up onto the Roger there. His skin, the main theme of the hero is that he turns into a wolf that gives him fighter skills. But when he's human form, he is a marksman.
Right.
But Transformers is the collaboration skin
Got
that
you.
Roger is
So
included.
he goes as a dino.
Yes.
Wow, Xeno gets taken out on the top.
Luke Teasy again trying to seek control up onto the XP lane in preparation for the first turtle of the game. John gets stunned onto Kanyo Neo. Lights out, gonna give out protection. But a lot of members, two members are super low. John, oh my god! The Lycan pounce as well as the Field of Destruction. In combination, Yotot managing to get that kill.
Happy Chrono, get out of there.
Once again, look, he wants more. He doesn't care about his life, but lights out. That is lights out for Nap Nap. But a lot of action up on bot. Luke Teasy gets the turtle for free.
Wow. Okay, so 2-2, very close, but a slight gold advantage for Mojo, and they get the first objective.
Yeah, you really can see it, but it's 2-2 so far. But yes, the objective advantage going into favor of Mojo 1. Are they able to snowball, or will a comeback, or will a turnaround happen in this stage of the map? But hold on a minute, Happy Chrono. Oh, Happy Chrono flickers in. Sivgod is forced to dismount. Shadow kill, but it transferred onto the orange buff instead of Happy Chrono. Sivgod in a predicament. Nap Nap flickering in to secure that kill.
Nice, okay. Not bad there from Tag Inc. and Nap Nap getting a nice kill. Some good team play. Mojo will be looking to answer it back.
How will they answer back? Like, Yotot actually got a kill, so he might be on his way to his first item, and I believe it is going to be the Wind Talker. And since Roger really relies on the attack speed just so that he can farm up to get his actual items, because he really needs a lot of momentum. Because to reintroduce you to Roger, that he can turn into a fighter, right? He can turn into a wolf, or at least a dino. Whenever his basic attacks hit when he's in dino form, when he's wolf form, it deals extra damage based on your lost HP. So right there, Yotot is gonna have to chase after Kanye Neo, but the stun actually manages to keep himself alive. Yotot actually gets punished by Luke Teasy, and the shadow kill. Happy Chrono falls. Nap Nap will be the next casualty to give Luke Teasy the triple kill on the way to the second turtle of the game.
Wow, good play there from Mojo. Tag Inc. are going to need to regroup and rethink. Turtle's going to get burnt down in seconds.
And it will. Luke Teasy, another turtle for the side of Mojo 1. The goal lead and the economy is going into their favor. Oh no! He thought he gets lights out. He missed the Hulk.
Millimeters though. So close.
Yeah, you wouldn't blame him though. You thought he actually got caught.
Yeah.
That's why he used the flicker out of here to put him into the tower, but alas, it did not happen.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Man, you thought like the animations are there. You thought it hits, but nope, hell no. But meanwhile, up on bot, looking for Siege up on bottom, and actually gets picked off as well as the Franco. But hold on, Chief Sando
went down to Sivgod.
Sivgod overextending there, but like he is a glue. That's his specialty right there. And you wouldn't want to give that hero onto Sivgod, and another pick off onto the mid lane for Luke Teasy.
Yeah, they're slowly getting out into the lead that they wanted, slowly taking over. Tag Inc. need to definitely have a little regroup and a rethink.
Yeah, it's just, they're full of specialty. You have the Hayabusa, you have the glue. They know what these heroes do, and they basically know their assignments. If they're in their comfort heroes, they're not really trying to look for something, anything exotic.
Happy Chrono!
He gets taken out once again. More momentum going to the gold laner. Kanye Neo He actually gets the first kill. Yeah, John really can't do anything. He doesn't have a good amount of items just yet, though he does have the corrosion scythe and the golden staff, but that did not come into fruition right there. As Gold Solace, he real world manipulations there. Happy Chrono got the hook, but then again, the real world manipulation cannot be cancelled.
Ouch.
But like, then again, they're just, you know, asserting dominance, just keeping up the fights, because they're
Yep.
confident enough that they could win, you know. And meanwhile, while that's happening, Luke Teasy, yep, third turtle of the game, going over to Mojo.
Chief Zeno in trouble, suppressed, pulled.
He gets a shield, he gets a life steal. Chief Zeno actually gets picked off.
But
He
he
gets
did a
punished by
bit.
Canyoneo in return. John, taken super low, Gold Solace flickering in, and the Void Blast kills him off. It's a fight inside the tier 1.
Wow.
The Shadow Kill takes out Nap Nap. 2-4
Yeah.
in favor of Mojo.
It was a good stand. I saw what Tag Inc. were trying to do there, but it just not quite enough. And Yotot is in trouble against Civ God.
Yeah, it's a 1v1. You're too overextended there. Civ God being conservative on his skills. He gets a combo, Lights Out and Canyoneo on the follow-up. Yotot did not use his... Man, despite the iframes, he cannot survive this 3-man assault.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a bit of a misplay for Yotot being in this situation when they're at a deficit right now, like 4K up against 6K, almost 5K up against 6K. Yeah, you wouldn't want to do that. And as a Roger, you really want that momentum and you really need that itemization. But that's unfortunate that you wouldn't be able to get there. You must get your items first. But Chief Seno did not manage to survive. Real world manipulation stopping them in his tracks. Happy Chrono is going to be the next casualty. Unstoppable for the Kaja. Torn apart memory. Everyone getting killed for each. Yota the only one surviving.
Yeah, it's looking like it's a tough ask now. Even if they manage to get some kind of wipeout or anything, they're still going to have a long way to come back from here. And here we go with the Lord.
Yeah, currently at the 9K deficit. You really want to, you really want to bump that up, because if you don't, then it's gonna spell extra trouble. Your only key to victory right now is going to be John on the Moskov as he gets his items there. He doesn't have yet his Demon Hunter sword. He cannot deal that much damage yet, and Mojo does not want that to happen as he gets off another kill.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be tagging 2 right now, because man, I really want to see Roger, but I haven't seen him pop off, at a precise moment,
Mm-hmm.
Like usually, like Roger, when he was to introduce to you his second skill when he is in, I would say wolf form.
Oh, good pull. Didn't work.
Oh my goodness! He gets punished there. Gold Solace. John's gonna be the next target there. Civ God taking that kill. 2 members down. Chief Sino trying to get something there. Lights Out. That's lights out for him. Civ God as well, probably, but not. Nap actually got the IMU. Divine Judgment, but that is going to be a wipeout. The nail on the coffin there. Ladies and gentlemen, Mojo 1 returns to the grand final.
Indeed. Hard luck for tagging 2. Really good game 1. Really close game 2. Game 3, they couldn't quite keep any of their momentum up. And what a fantastic win for Mojo. We'll have a quick look at the stats and then take a short break before semi-final 2.
Yeah, I really wanted the Roger to work because, a little bit of an inside joke that I would like to have is that when Roger gets a lot of momentum, I was about to spiel about his second skill.
Yes.
Whenever someone is really low, let's say below 40%, Roger gets an extra boost of movement speed. It's like a wolf hunting prey, like he's smelling blood. So you would really want to get those chain kills when you're a Roger, because that is when you would know that you would have your snowball. But unfortunately, despite that one kill that he got, it wasn't enough to stand against the lineup of Mojo 1. Just like Luke TZ, like Kanyu with a lot of burst damage, and the tankiness of Sivgod just being on your face and punishing you whenever he can. Yeah, that Roger pick did not quite work. You know, it would have been good if he was at the lead, but unfortunately it didn't happen. When Roger wants to chase someone, I wanted to say, "Arr, arr," you know, like a wolf trying to chase someone. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that was unfortunate. You know,
For
and
sure.
Moskov would have been the saving grace and maybe the Franco, but then again, the Mojo just one step ahead, maybe two.
Definitely, on the last game, they knew the picks they wanted. They knew they could maneuver into having a draft advantage, and it was very well played. And yeah, great game. Alshi from one of the other teams says, that was a good fight. It was indeed. Well done to both teams. Well done to Nap and Tagging 2. They'll be back. They performed very well in this tournament, so they'll definitely be getting another shot next season. We'll take a short break whilst we set up for semi-final 2. I need a drink. I'm sure Ray Ash needs to rest his voice. And we'll be back in about 17 minutes or so. So see you soon, guys. Alrighty, we are back. We're just filling up the lobby for the next game. This will be semi-final 2. And it's Tag Inc. 1 versus Glory Guild 1. Tag Inc. in the blue, Glory in the red.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
You're live, by the way. Funny.
Hello. Oh.
Yeah, you're back now.
See, I told you.
Yeah, Sod's Law. Ray Ash is cutting out right as the game is ready to start. Alright, not long to go. Alright, one team is full. The other team is just filling up right now as we speak. Looking good. Looking good to start. Looking good. Every time I share the stream out, it unmutes. So you can hear me say something again. That's funny.
Well, I'm not speaking right now.
Yeah, you're good. Alright, just one last person. Alright, there's the 5th member. Both teams are ready. Ray Ash, my co-host, is here with us for the moment. Hopefully his internet holds out. These things happen.
Yeah, it's gonna be my data from now on.
That's fair enough. You're clear, loud and clear on your
That's
date.
via hotspot, by the way.
Wow.
That's via hotspot, by the way.
That's funny. That's funny. What Kit said nope.
Yeah.
Oh, check ping. Just tell me if the ping is bad in the first 2 minutes before the turtle.
We had that precaution before.
Screenshot heroes for remake if needed. There we go. Thank
Yeah, the
you.
reason why it's hotspot because I actually have a main phone for use.
Nice.
The one I use for playing ML is actually just purely for my leisure and gaming.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Right, I believe we're all ready to go. Yeah, gee. Yeah, we're all good. So, game 1 of semi-final number 2. We've got Tag Inc. 1 on the left, Glory Guild 1 on the right. That will flip for game 2 and flip back again if game 3 is needed. Here we go with the picks.
Yeah, I'm getting a little bit poop right there, but hey, the show must go on, am I right?
For sure.
Yeah, we're gonna
Sir,
see a little
command. Your team is
a more same season banning or not. But right now, fine is banned. If for is it finally banned? A lot of attacks towards the jungler of Glory Guild. But I still suspect an Arlot or a Joy. But instead we have a Minsathar. So
your team is
one of these heroes are gonna pull through, but I was about to say the 1-1, but it is gonna get banned out.
Oof.
So it's either 1-1, no, not 1. The Joy or the other are gonna be banned, and the one's gonna get banned, one's gonna pull through.
Your internet sounding...
Yeah, one's gonna get banned.
Your internet sounding really laggy right now. Joy is banned as well.
your team is picking.
I expect an Arla to be picked right there. Are you breaking up?
No, you're sounding a bit
Am I
better.
breaking up or not?
You're a bit better right now. I'll let you know.
Alright.
I'll let you know as we go. Faramis pick.
Alright, so no Arla there. So I believe that's going to be an Arlot pick for the side of Glory Guild. If not, it will be in the hands of Tag Inc. 1. So will they favor this Arlot pick or go for something else in their arsenal?
My own path.
Nope, it is going to be the Arlot. Then it is the Valentina. Just the utility of the Valentina user is just very versatile.
For sure.
Like
It's a
you use
pick.
that hero, you're basically using all the heroes. For the side of Tag Inc. 1, it is Beatrix and the Carita. So
See value in me?
either the Faramis or the Carita can go on a roaming position. So the lineup wouldn't be, the lineup wouldn't be too different when either team goes on the roam position because they basically do the same job, But
Yep.
the security phase is actually okay, really utility jungler in this matchup. And since they're not gonna be thinking of picking any XP lane soon, and there's no XP lane on the side of Tag Inc., they're gonna ban out the glue because the Faramis is there. And it might be there for the taking, so it's gonna get banned. Meanwhile, a Lolita is gonna be banned to not let the projectiles, get blocked from the Matrix.
Interesting stuff for sure.
They're gonna secure. I don't think that you should be picking a marksman very early on because now that you've shown the kind of late game win condition, the other side is gonna have a potential to play around that pick. So I do kind of suggest picking out a roamer right there. But hey, they have a lot of confidence on their marksman, so they're gonna have to pick it out instantly. For tagging one, they're gonna secure out the Yuzhong and the Hayabusa.
Yes, indeed.
So again, another good set of pick-off potential on this lineup. You have the Hayabusa, you have the Kadita. So a lot of burst damage right there, especially when they go on level 4. And they really want to inhibit that. Are they going for that? They are. Yeah, solid draft. A solid draft though for both teams. I do not condone an instant mark pick, but for the overall lineups, they're kind of fine. But to be honest, if the margin is picked at
You're cutting out Reyes. You're cutting out so bad now. It's like robot. Anyway, you're sounding okay now. I'll bring you back.
5 seconds till the enemy reaches the
Cool.
battlefield.
We are going straight into the game, and I'll let you know if you're cutting out or not as we go. You sound okay for now, I think.
Yeah, hopefully things would go just fine.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm really scared about my internet right now, man. Because I'm having I still have a passion project coming in a few days, so hopefully this holds up.
Indeed. Well, here we go into game 1 of semi-final 2.
Tagging 1 versus Glory Guild 1, who will meet Mojo 1 in the grand finals we will see in this match. Not a lot of action so far. Let's see the early item,
Yep.
early item pickups. Everyone just buying their boots. You can tell really early on what their intentions are going to be based on the early item power spikes that they have. But hold on a minute, there's a pickup, there's a one-on-one kill of an XP lane.
Yeah, it was Tenzo and Nijume. They managed to get Kyo.
Yuzhong out of the picture.
Yes.
And Yuzhong really a threat in the team fight as he turns into a dragon and just flies all over the team fight and applying this crowd control with the petrify combo. Yep, you really want to shut him down early so that he doesn't reach level 4 by the time turtle spawns, and that is another kill going over to Tenzo.
Yeah, on the Kyo again.
Now they're really choking out the Yuzhong.
Yes.
So that's gonna go a little bit more leeway when it comes to the turtle fight, because right now Tagging 1 is not in good condition to try to contest this turtle.
Right. Oof, Kit goes
And
down.
again, more momentum. Yep, Tenzo. 3 kills, so he's gonna be really swimming in gold in terms of the economy right now.
Yeah.
1-9 already, and he already has a penetration item as well as the Master Assassin talent.
But Daddy
So
Louis
he's dealing a lot of.
keeping his team in it with 2 kills.
Yeah, that's 2 on his side now. Alright, kills going over to Tenzo, but kills onto the marksman. Hopefully that can give them a little bit more compensation when it comes to the mid game.
Yep. Good.
Yeah, like the both junglers are not looking, they're not taking too much of the action. It's usually right now it's usually the side lanes that are taking most of the highlights in this matchup.
Yeah, that's actually true. We've not been in the mid as much this season at all. There's been some, but it's been a lot more side lane action, like you say.
I wouldn't say like a lot of mid lane because then again, those pro like teams really going for the rotations, instantly trying to help their laners out.
Yep.
Yeah, you have the Hayabusa, you have the Kairita constantly patrolling. Oh, you should pause right there, man.
What's happened? Oh, there's a pause. The Faramis Kit asks for a pause. Alright, I'll have to ask Kit why pause. We'll be back in 1 second once we found out why.
Yep. I'll explain first on what took place in the first few minutes of the match. Not a lot of like what you said, not a lot of action going on into the mid lane. But the reason is that everyone's just rotating, You have the Fredrin going up on bot, and you have the Hayabusa just jungling all over the place, trying to get that farm, as well as Kadita and Faramis patrolling the map. People are constantly looking for either protection or fight, or literally any kills that can be converted into objectives. That's literally that's literally how the meta in MLBB has shaped. Just looking for tactical places on where you should pick your fights so that you would get a really huge boost in your economy.
Okay, we're ready to start up again, and yeah, great explanation on that as well. Here we go.
Continuing on the matchup, Titan 1 versus Glory Guild 1.
Yep, evenly poised.
4 minutes into the match. So, it's a little bit quiet right now in the 4th minute. But then again, we're seeing Daddy Louie and Tenzo popping off early on. So these two might be their respective keys to victory.
Indeed, I was going to ask that.
Yeah, if you really want to pop them up, you pop them up. Whoever has the potential to make a huge difference when it comes to the team fights, you put your eggs on that basket.
For sure. And here's the next turtle. Who's gonna get it?
Currently a turtle dance right now. There's the pull from the Kaja. Mega kill for Tenzo, forcing to use the call altar, but Kit does not manage to survive. The turtle is being scooched to their side, but look at Hayabusa and attempts to steal, but he gets punished. 3 kills to none, as well as the turtle.
Yeah, that was really big there for Glory Guild. They got everything they wanted out of that turtle. The kills, the turtle itself, and the advantage is now in their hands.
Yep, just from that exchange, from that turtle. A lot of kills and a lot of turtle. That's a lot of gold in your bank.
For sure, it was a big jump there, and they'll be happy with that. Tagging need to regroup and figure out what they can do to counter some of what's been going wrong.
For me, they should counter it by having Daddy Louie popped off, but it might not happen because there's another casualty for Kit and make that Lexmark being next in line. Kyo up against 5. He can't do anything, but he's trying to hold him off, provide some information as the top turret is destroyed in the hands of both Daddy Louie and Ricea.
Interesting, okay. That's their first tower on the board. They're trying to match what they can. They're not getting very much, but they're trying where they can.
Yeah, more tactical tradings. That's what we call it.
Yep.
Trading is the name of the game. There's sometimes that you really couldn't deal with a disadvantage on one side. Try to look for something on the other.
Indeed, and that was a good little play, but obviously Glory Guild will still be very confident here. They have the gold, they have the kills. And Alshi in trouble?
Alshi forced to use a call altar from the Valentina.
Yeah, just for one person can be a waste sometimes, right?
Yeah, you gotta look for ultimate consumptions as well as the spells because Yeah, usually the spells can, can change the tide of the game. But hold on a minute, Daddy Louie actually gets taken down by
Yeah.
Nijume.
Yep.
Alright, you're gonna stop that marksman in their tracks. And I believe that is a really huge kill because Daddy Louie is actually 5.7k.
Yeah.
Way higher than how much Tenzo has. They look like they're at a disadvantage, but if you look at the whole picture, the Beatrix herself is richer than all the members of Glory Guild 1.
Very
So that is
interesting.
it is a really beneficial kill onto the Beatrix. So what Taggink 1 should do is just put the Beatrix in the fight because she knows she has an edge over the members of Glory Guild, but they're not using it to their full potential. And now they're gonna fight up onto the turtle, and they're gonna use their advantage not onto the Beatrix, but the rest of the members of Taggink 1. They're losing this fight as well as the turtle.
Yep. Glory Guild gets another one. Tag Inc. are going to need to do something a little different in these team fights. Like you said, they need all of their members online in the team fight at the same time, and they might have more of a chance.
Team turret has been destroyed.
Man, they should really utilize the Beatrix now because look at the gold difference here. 3 to 11. It is a 4k gold it's a 4k gold difference. But if you look at the members, they're just all in the range of 6,000.
Yep. Apart from the 7,000.
Yep. Yeah, it's all richer. They are all richer than 4 of the members of Glory Guild 1, except the Beatrix, who is currently 7.4k.
Yeah.
Daddy Louie should be in the fights right now. She
Right.
has her items, she has her damage output, and like potentially whoever is in the Beatrix range is really gonna be hurting.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, Aoshi getting a poke onto Daddy Louie. Almost on 8k. The Beatrix is having a head start. I believe the Beatrix should pop off right here, right now, because if Beatrix is not present, just sure, you're gonna have some waves, you're gonna clear up the towers, try to provide some vision, but right now you need some kills on your board
Yep.
to make sure that you can get those objectives, to get a little bit of an opening. Right? Look at the Beatrix, 8k. Who's second in line? The Yuzhong,
Yep.
by half.
Wow. Oh, trouble. Kyo.
And yeah, the pickup potential.
Blue team turret has
You really need Beatrix in those fights because what Glory Guild is doing is avoiding the Beatrix. They know that they cannot deal with the Beatrix, but they are on the roll against the rest of the members who are currently all at 4k. All at 4k, Beatrix at 8k, and the members of Glory Guild averaging at 6. How does that compute?
It doesn't. I don't know if it does. I don't know if it does.
No, it's literally math. Okay, put this in a tier. 4 members of four members of Tag Inc. Above them is all of Glory Guild, and above Glory Guild is the Lone Matrix.
That's crazy, yeah. That's wild.
Think about this, Yeah, so you must watch out. I believe they should be building some blade armors to counter, or they not really counter the damage output, is to deal a little bit more damage when the Beatrix is attacking you. Because what the blade armor does is that every time you deal basic attacks, it will deal return damage. And we're gonna see a pickoff potentially here. Divine Judgment onto Kit. Raisia cannot defend this. Glory Guild 1 still up in the sieges right now. Gonna direct their attention to the middle. Tier 2 as Lord is coming up on top. And Kyo overextending once again. A turret has been destroyed. The Bennett's Rage dealing a lot of damage there, but Flicker in with a final slash. An engagement right there. And look at the knockup from the Karita. Okay, they're getting some kills on the board, and that one engagement, one knockup and burst damage from the Karita
Wow.
gives them a good amount of defense.
Okay, that's a very interesting thing as it went down.
And remember, the Matrix is way online. She's gonna deal damage. Dealing onto Tenzo, Nijume might fall, but Daddy Louie taken very low. Look at the gold, it's 11k!
Insane.
11k! Matrix, you must win this game. For your team.
Basically, there's no other option. Suppressed, Kit gets pulled in. Nijume is godlike right now.
Yeah, everyone else taking the smoke, but the Matrix, literally on her way to her last item, possibly going to be the Wind of Nature. And yeah, she is full online. The rest of the members, like a mere 8k in average.
Yep.
But if it goes up to late game, it's not gonna matter anymore. Like,
Very
I get it.
interesting.
Some of them, I get it. Some of them like are roaming around the map, just getting the farm up, getting the supports done, try to at least attempt on the objectives. But Beatrice, like farming, like she has such a good she is such very smooth in terms of her farm, but it's not being utilized to its maximum potential because the rest of the members are actually having real trouble against Glory Guild. It's only the Beatrix with good enough positioning and good enough peel, or at least make that some sacrifices for the members of Tag Inc. Daddy Louie would be able to get that to literally carry this game for their team.
Oh, suppressed,
The question
nearly
is
caught.
when.
Wow, that
Daddy
was
Louie.
close.
But the goal lead is too much. There's no follow-up. Not dealing a lot of damage because she's level 15. The rest of the members there got the Petrify though. Oh, that's a good engagement there. You got a shadow kill. Aoshi gets picked off. Daddy Louie online. The members of Glory Guild are retreating. They're actually in control, but look at Daddy Louie securing the perimeter and dealing damage onto the Lord.
Wow,
And
okay.
This is just now. Okay, second Lord, the Luminous Lord of the game, they're going to be in the hands of Tag Inc. 1. Will they be able to carry this up to their favor?
Yeah, I mean, it's all in the balance. Like, it didn't look like it could be. It was an early smashing for Glory Guild. They were taking it to Tag Inc. in a big way. But, as you pointed out, that Daddy Louie is that's the thing that's changed it for Tag Inc.
Correction, it's a smashing on 4 members.
True.
But Daddy Louie.
True. Very good point. Very good point.
All of Tag Inc. 1, but Daddy Louie is losing against Glory Guild 1. If you think about it.
Yes. And here we go, though. The Lord is marching up on the bottom lane.
Will they be able to utilize this one? 3 members are tending to the Lord. But Daddy Louie getting more sieges onto the middle middle tier 2. A couple of cult altars being used right there under the bottom inhibitor. It gets taken out. 2 casualties though. Lexmark and Kyo dying. But Raisia might be the next casualty. Double kill for Aoshi. It's just Daddy Louie and Kit left, trying to take a tactical retreat, but Tenzo trying to attempt for a kill.
Okay.
Really zoning them out.
Yeah, push them really far there.
Oh no, okay, I believe it's gonna be like even Stevens up into the late game because the members of Glory Guild 1 are on their way to their last few items, so the lead is not going to matter anymore, but still, Daddy Louie would still try to carry this game because of the amount of momentum that she had, but now she must be extra cautious because she can get taken out as easy as well.
Right.
Yeah, such a missed opportunity, but I couldn't blame them because there's too much of a sacrifice to try to protect the Beatrix when you're super behind on the gold.
Bit of a bush standoff. A bush off.
Yeah, trying to get a bush off. I want to say a bush off. Like they're just hiding in some places where they
Yeah.
predict that their enemies would be. So, you know, it's the usual type of stuff where okay, you would look for an ambush as we
Pause
try to head to a
again.
pause.
Okay. This time it's our lot, which is Tenzo, which is Aoshi's team. Why pause? Okay, we'll be back in 1 second when we found out why.
Woo! Yeah, I'm really trying to observe on like how would either team be able to try to take this game. Because like I said, Daddy Louie, look at the gold. Look at the gold right now, 14.8k. That's way beyond your overall build price. And she sold her boots. I believe she is building towards a Blade of Heptases to really favor that burst damage of the sniper that she's about to deploy. But before Beatrix, she's already have her set of items as well, the Trinity build and the Wind of Nature. For the Kaja, really favoring those pickoffs, they do have the lead and they really want to maximize it to their full potential. He built the War Axe. And the main front line, actually, of the team is the Fredrin with the jungle emblem. He both has the blade armor, really countering the Beatrix, as well as Dominance Ice to prevent some regenerations and some attack speed.
Okay,
So they
both
don't act like, yeah.
both teams had a Mobile Legends client crash, like the actual game crashed. So that's why we're paused. Aoshi says go. I just need to wait for Kit So Good to say go as well. It's interesting to have both teams have a crash at the same time. That must be rare.
Well, if it's a client crash, then blame the game or something. I don't know.
Yeah, it's the game's fault this time. For sure. Right, Kit So Good.
Like I said, the main front line, who is the Fredrin, just really respecting the Beatrix right now by building these items here. Even though Beatrix has a lot of penetration right now, hopefully that the return damage being dealt onto the Beatrix is enough. If I were to remedy that, I would build a Haas Claw so that you can get a little bit of lifesteal when you're trying to attack, or at least a lot of lifesteal, complemented with the Wind of Nature and the Demon Hunter Sword, so that whenever everyone focuses on you, you're gonna survive a little bit longer, you know. So what's the status right now?
We're still waiting on one of the captains. He'll tell me, but the other one has said ready. Shouldn't be too long. Doesn't take too long to restart a phone or restart the game.
Restart the app, mind you.
Sure. Alright, I will query them again as to where they are. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Oh yeah, then it counts 5 again. Oh well. And we're back live.
Yeah, like made that 10 seconds, you know. That pull onto Tenzo would have happened if it weren't for the pause. Kit was trying to attempt with the Shadow Stampede. But right now, 5 members looking for a Lord Dance there, but they just want to fight. Kit is going to be the first casualty here. Niche is going to fall. Nijime as well. The Cult Altar being depleted for Aoshi, but the Winter Truncheon is not going to be able to keep him in the fight. 3-4-1, but the passive of the Fire Mist, he's going to respawn very quickly, so the Lord will be in favor. Of Tag Inc. 1.
Wow, okay, so the game is slowly swinging on its head, and Najume and Niche have got a long time to respawn, and that gave Tag Inc. the next Lord, and here we go.
Oh, Daddy Louie popping off there, Tenzo, but he gets pulled from the flicker. His immortality gonna get popped. It is going to be a wipeout. A minion wave is there. Tag Inc. 1. Daddy Louie single-handedly gives his team the first point.
Wow, indeed. Let's very quickly take a look at the stats and scores and get straight back into game 2.
Yeah, like the majority of the times, Kyo and Kid like getting a lot of the smoke, like taking a lot of deaths right now, especially because of the early potential of Tenzo, and you know a lot of aiding from Nijume on this Fredrin.
Yes,
But mind you, like, the main story of this game is that all of the members are having a disadvantage, except Daddy Louie. Having a lot of farm for some reason. He got a lot of gold, maybe. He got a lot of minions, the cannon minions in the last hits. He was just simply there. Like, no one is attending to the Beatrix. But by the time that they get to her, she is just, you know, basically almost unstoppable. Because like she has her items now, then like no one would ever like survive, or at least like take like too much damage to even continue onto the team fights.
Yeah, it was crazy. Do you think that they allow the Beatrix pick in the next game? What do we reckon?
Possibly a Beatrix is banned out of respect for Daddy Louie.
Yeah, it might well be. So, yeah, let's get them lined up into game 2 and get straight on with it so that we don't fall behind the schedule too much. But what an incredible game. Glory Guild had it early. Tag Inc. took it late.
Tag Inc. Indeed. You really had to see it when like a huge factor in terms of the gold economy onto a hero is just very evident.
Yeah, that was
One factor that we fighting for.
Oh, you've cut out.
Hello?
Yeah, you were roboting again a little bit.
Oh man.
You're alright now.
As I was saying.
Yep.
Alright. Yeah, basically, like, you can face off against anyone you want because of the advantage that you have. But when you're compared to the Beatrix, you're gonna get clapped as well, which is why everyone was avoiding the Beatrix at all costs and trying to make some differences whenever the Beatrix was not present in the team fights. But unfortunately for them, they just took on it very late, even though they have their items. The tagging 1's members are slowly, steadily getting their items and getting enough power spikes for them to fight back against them.
Yes.
And even so, alongside the Beatrix.
Yeah, and they did well at the end, and the Beatrix managed to basically be the thing that, like, it was the whole tale of the fight, as you said. So yeah, good calling. You called it early. You said, watch this character. They're going to be the only reason Tag Inc. can win, and that was the truth. So
yep.
Yeah, it was good stuff. Aoshi is online. They will be inviting me for game 2 right now. I've let them know. Yep, he's making the lobby. And I'm invited. And now Kit's in. And now Ray Ash is in. And we will be ready to go with game 2 very shortly.
Currently Tag Inc. is 1-0 right now. Will they be able to make it a sweep
Yeah,
to meet up against
interesting.
Mojo 1?
Yeah, because in their previous game, in the previous semi-final, Tag Inc. was up 1-0, and we saw what happened. So they're going to need to be a little bit, yeah, a little bit cleverer in the picks and a little bit wiser. They know that they're probably going to face some bans now. So
Yeah, may a possible ban on the Beatrix, but then again, it's just one hero. Hopefully that Daddy Louie has some more up in their sleeve.
all right, everybody's in here now.
Yeah, people are a couple of banters on each other just because of the wait, just because of the just because of how the match took place.
Yeah, that can happen. Corny kit. That's funny. Right, anyway, I believe we're all ready to go. So I'm going to hit go. Game 2 of the semi-final. We go into our picks right away.
Okay. Now Glory Guild is on the blue side and
That's correct.
tagging on the red.
Yep, that is correct.
Will we see the spec ban on the Matrix? Or will it be the same, or will it be the same as before?
You're roboting again. 1 second.
Is to trick the Reaper.
Alright, speak again. Oh. Yeah, you...
The fire actually instead gets banned.
Alright, you're kind of roboting, but it's alright. The Faramis is the first ban, and Arlot matches that.
Alright, more respect bans. Tenzo really popped off in the early game on that R-Lot, so that's gonna be out of the picture. Will we see a respect 1, a Beatrix ban, or will we still see something of one? Or maybe a Joy in the sense. But no, they're gonna ban out the Kadita. And yes, that Kadita really popped off in that last part of that match. where
Man.
he got a phenomenal
Alright. I think Ray Ash is swapped over to his Wi-Fi again. Let's see if it works better. Hello. I don't know if he's back yet.
I'm just gonna check on first while you,
Sure.
introduce our viewers onto the draft.
That's fine.
I
So,
think my Wi-Fi is available, but I'm not gonna go there.
Time and tide
I'm not gonna go there just yet.
North.
I hate my Wi-Fi so much. Anyhow,
See value in
right, going into the picks right now, Minsathar is gonna be the first pick. They answer back with the Valentina and the Badang. Okay, interesting already. We haven't seen those two heroes in a while. Another freshman pick in the hands of Glory Guild, as well as, and they actually stole the Beatrix from Daddy Louie.
interesting.
But oh, they answered back with the Quad. So they instantly went for the marksman pick just so that they wouldn't be banned after in the second phase. That's smart.
Indeed. So we're
Yeah,
looking.
I wouldn't say smart. It's safe.
Yeah,
Like
indeed.
you want to secure your marksman hero already so that some of their choices won't get banned. So they picked out a Quad, another hero that is really great for the late game. Even when he gets only one item, he has a power spike already. And they would try to remedy that with bans on the roamers, specifically the Kaja and as well as the Atlas. No roamer pick just yet for both of these teams, mind you. So how will they play around this?
Interesting question for sure. And it will be interesting to see what both teams pick. He's hovering, he's switching.
Hovering over a jungler pick, and it will be the Martis.
Okay.
Okay. Good execute potential, and a lot of CC immunity. And again, still going on the tank build. We're unsure on where the Minotaur would go, but possibly it should be going to the XP lane. Mid laner pick already for Aoshi is going to be the Lunox. For the Edith, they are hovering over the Edith. I am interested to see on how this will play out because Minotaur and Edith can be squishies if they're going to XP lane or the roamer.
Alright,
So-
and Lolita comes in as well as the
Yeah,
last
there's
pick.
no telling yet. No telling yet on where they would go. So the Edith is going to the XP lane, and we have a roamer Mincetar.
Alright, here we go into game 2. Glory Guild need it to get to the game 3. Tag Inc need it to get to the final, which will be coming up about 30 minutes after this game. Well, depends how long this game takes. Let's see.
Who knows? Maybe it could go, you know,
Game 3,
down
that's
the
true.
wire, like
That's true
go all the
also.
way. It's possible.
Yes, it is indeed. Let's see. So this game, Glory Guild in the blue, Tag Inc in the red. It is 1-0 to Tag Inc. Glory Guild need this.
Glory Guild really needs to step it up from the last match. They really had it all, but unfortunately they weren't able to answer one person. So will it be a different story in this match?
Well, this time Glory Guild have the Beatrix, so that could well be.
But we're not. Daddy Louis hasn't shown us his Claude yet, so there's still potential on what he can do with that hero now, up against the Beatrix.
For sure.
But the question is, will it make a difference? They're actually Kit stole the purple buff from Nijume. That is extremely unfortunate to have a buff stolen by a roamer.
Right, especially this early on, it could be a problem.
Yeah, like that's really your jungling path is your tool to getting into level 4. So just from that alone, you're really delayed in terms of levels.
Yes, indeed.
Nijume is gonna have a hard time once again. Kit trying to look confident as ever. He has a purple buff. Pasta is trying to answer back. Roamer and Gold Laner action up on top. Raisia about to join in the action as well as Lexmark. They saw what a Beatrix could do, so early rotations up onto the gold lane in hopes of trying to remedy that.
Yeah, and it's going to be a close match. These games between these two teams always are. The semi-finals always are. Who's going to get the first turtle?
You have no kills whatsoever. You know, a little bit more quiet than your usual, than compared to the other matches that we have seen.
For sure.
Looking very quiet, but Raisia, Nijume is trying to attempt to steal, but there's a fist crack, and he manages to get a kill onto Nijume. First blood in the hands of Glory Guild.
Tagging in the red.
Ink, rather.
Yep.
Sorry.
No worries. Yeah, interesting how the early game has played out. Tagging stole the purple buff, got the first kill. They'll be happy with their gold lead. However, we saw in the last game, being ahead early doesn't mean as much in this meta as it did in previous metas, perhaps.
Yeah, there is a potential to have some comebacks. So yeah, things do happen. These things really do happen if you mess up on one important team fight.
Daddy Louis
Yeah,
nearly got in trouble, but he dodged out of there. That was some very quick dodge work. Good job.
He does have the sprint in hand as well as the Nomadon Blast to support Daddy Louis just to ensure that he escapes from death.
Yes, indeed. It was an impressive movement. And I think he's still 2v1 here, and he could be in a bit of trouble if he gets too aggressive and wisely backs off.
Yeah, he's just really trying to get that last bit of minions there. And he's trying to do it within the range of Niche and Pasta with a hook and a snipes. Like, all of the long ranges. Like, throwing everything at you while you're still trying to farm. It's got to be really hard when you're that Claude. But good thing he has enough movement speed from the first skill just to maneuver. Get that maneuvering out of here.
Aito in a 2v1.
Situation, Fist Crack not gonna be able to survive a pick-off on the XP lane. Now they are gonna attend to the second turtle of the game. A turtle dance right there, but Raisia, it's gonna get caught by a lot of ultimates. The King's calling, another one in return. Tenzo with the knockoff, he gets a kill onto the jungler. Kit as well to fall. Lexmark might be the next person, and he probably will make that 3 down. For tagging.
Yeah, and there goes a turtle. Aito should not even... he got there so late. he still tried. Oh, there goes Ray Ash. That's okay. Yeah, now he's back. Alright, and we have Daddy Louis popping emojis over there, having a laugh. But they are down this time in this game, tagging. They are behind on... Well, the gold's roughly level, but they're behind on kills. And they'll definitely have to come and think again a little bit. Started with a 2-0 lead. But now we are at 4-2. And Ray Ash is in the chat room, but I can't hear him. I don't know if he's muted. I don't think he is. Oh, Kit gets the stun, but it's too close to the tower. And they couldn't actually use it. They couldn't do anything with it. They could not take advantage of it. Raisia just misses with the claws. And just dodges a move as well. Very close match with a lot of dodges. Tenzo takes down Aito off screen.
Red team turret has been destroyed.
And tagging lose a turret as well. Okay. Aoshi goes down, but it's a close team fight there. Kit took a lot of damage, has to back off. Has to retreat to his base. Ray, are you here? Are you talking?
Now the data's giving out. I don't know why. Okay, it was working fine. I returned to the Wi-Fi for now.
Yeah, let's see how it goes.
I returned to the Wi-Fi.
Nice.
It's not turning off so far, but if I do get disconnected, you know why.
Yep, no worries. It is what it is. So we have a turtle, and it's very much looking like Tag Inc. are in position for it, but Glory Guild are moving over there now.
Yeah, but it's turtle dance so far. Raisia trying to attempt to hook. Bennett's rage. He secures the turtle. Ultimates being landed on.
Pasta
a
goes
couple
down.
of King's Callings.
Najume in trouble.
He actually falls. Raisia on the chase onto Niche. But he TP's in front of them. Okay.
Yeah.
Now 2-man falling. Hopefully for them is going to be a breezy turret take. But then again, a lot of pressure from the Quad and the Martis just to take down that tower.
Yeah, indeed. And it's swinging back and forth this game already. Like, we've had Glory Guild get out to an early... Tag Inc. take the first 2 kills. Glory Guild got up 4-2, and now it's 6-5. So no one has a real advantage yet.
Though they do...
On the gold. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, in terms of gold, it's a 3k gold difference. I have to look at Daddy Louie on the Quad right now. Yep, really masterful in his role. Excuse me. Having a lot of farm right now, he has both of his core items ready to go. Demon Hunter Sword, as well as the Golden Staff, complemented with the Swift Crossbow. That's a lot of damage output already, and the attack speed, he can literally melt anyone in sight.
Yep. And Tenzo doesn't know it, but that might be a terrible spot for him. Stunned, but he's on his own tower.
Nobody home on the second skill, but the fisting is already there. Pause. To take down that Edith.
Did someone say pause?
No, what I meant by pause is like... You say pause whenever you say an innuendo.
Oh, I got you. Okay, I got you. I thought you meant pause. I was checking the chat like, uh-oh.
No. It's a different expression. It's like, if you know what I mean, wink wink.
I got you, I got you. Phew.
So we say pause, like pause and think about it for a second. When you say something sus, basically.
Right. Got it.
For example, someone's coming in from behind. Pause.
Got it.
So like, people will look at you and say, huh? Or something. Yeah, that's an example. But no pause there. There's no pause on the action. Kit zoning 2 members out with the Numenon Blast. Aoshi super low, forced to flicker out of here.
Gets away.
Pressing the advantage so far. Oh, but it gets hooked.
Lexmark. Big mistake
a bit
there.
of pickoff. Yeah, wasn't there at the right time. Pasta making the most out of that hooks from the Mincetar. They do get one in consolation.
Yep, that's a good one, and they needed it. And if they get a few more of those, they might be able to do something here. Daddy Louie is pestering them.
Especially onto Daddy Louie. Really committing on the Blazing Duets. He's forced to use the light ultimate.
Wow.
Just asserting dominance,
Yep, and they're slowly taking out turrets, and here comes the Lord down onto the bottom turret.
Let's see what's gonna take place, but the King's calling. He actually picks off Aito.
Yep, good pickoff.
So really, yeah, there wasn't much needed there for Aito to like go in by himself. Yeah, he had some hopes in trying to take someone out with that combo, but unfortunately it wasn't enough.
Daddy Louie.
And another pickup is on to the most important member, that is Daddy Louie. 2 members down. 4 Tag Inc. and the members of Glory Guild onto the chase. The knock up onto Lexmark, forced to flicker out of here. King's calling to slow them out. Wise use of the Mincetar ultimate to get out of harm's way.
Wow, just about got out of there, didn't he? And as you said, he had to drop his ultimate to even do that. So
yeah, that's true. Has a lot of slows, and you cannot be able to use your blink skills to close in onto
when
the
you're in
Valentina.
that. Nice, yeah, that was handy. Good escape.
Very
the game's
handy.
still finely poised. Obviously, Tag Inc. with the gold advantage, but it's not as big as it was. And now Glory Guild have the kill advantage back. So we'll see how this goes.
We'll see more. 5 members, but Raisia surviving very handily. He has a lot of tank items, so he's not going to be taken out. But Kit flickering in on the
Oh, wow.
members onto...
The Numeron... Is that one the Numeron Blast? I never know the name of the moves. but it was impressive. 4 stunned, 5 stunned in one move, and they burn down the base and take it 2-0. Wow, Tag Inc. 1 goes through over Glory Guild 1, and that sets up our final. Mojo 1 versus Tag Inc. 1. That will be coming up in 30 minutes. Alright, I'll see if Ray Ash can come back for discussion of the stats, but if not, I'll try and do my best. At Tong versus at Kit, 30 minutes. Alright, so you can see right there, Ricey was the MVP for Tag. 5 kills, only 1 death, and there was some impressive play there. Daddy Louis had a less dominant game, but still had a good game. Didn't die much, got some assists, and yeah, you can see overall Glory Guild didn't quite get what they wanted out of that game. I don't know if it was the picks, I don't know if it was being countered. If Ray Ash was here, he'd tell me more about it.
Yeah, I would have. Goddamn. Yep. Just at that moment with the 5-man Numeron Blast.
Oh, I got the name right. It was a Numeron Blast. I said that, and I'm glad I got it right.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
good thing you remembered.
Yeah, I
Well,
was like,
basically,
oh,
died.
I think that's a Numeron Blast, and he stunned all 5 people. So, yep, I actually remembered for once.
I, in my internet, fainted because of that engagement.
Yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. It was a good one. That took the game. Then the game ended, as you can imagine, very quickly after that. So, we are in the victory screen. I don't know if you're here as well.
I'm actually out. I was actually out. I was trying to reconnect, but when I got in, I am out of the match now.
No worries.
So I wasn't able to
Not a
take
problem.
a look at the.
let me screenshot it for you on the Discord so that I'll keep it up for people whilst they're looking at it. 30 minutes until the finals, guys. That is going to be the time frame. At 10 o'clock Philippines time, you will see the final, and the final is Mojo 1, Tag Inc. 1. Looking forward to it. I've dropped the image in the general chat of the stats. Let me do it in the casters channel as well. And I'll send you a DM of it as well, just in case it doesn't want to play ball. There you go.
Yeah, I can see it now.
Nice.
I can see it. Now, basically, it's just a really. Basically, it's just. I really had nothing else to say. It's just that one huge ultimate
Yeah. Took the
and
game.
a follow-up from Daddy Louis.
Right.
Even though he didn't deal as much damage, or like at least the he got a majority of assists. Yeah, he was just there to like keep smooth everyone up, and the MVP went to Ricea because of the full-on control when it comes to the objectives and in terms of jungling. They really weren't able to answer that, like just full on popping in, using the ultimates, and just going ham at each other. Like at the end of the day, it's just tagging that really set the edge.
Yeah, for sure. And what a great game. And unfortunate for Glory Guild 1. They've been the champions before. They've been to the final before. They'll be there again. It was just not their day today as it was. Nice.
Yeah, ending it in a sweep.
Yeah, the first sweep of the semi-finals in a while. And so, we will be back in 25 minutes with the final. And we look forward to that, and we'll see you all there. Alright, cool. All the artwork is set up for the final. See you all in 20 minutes. Alrighty. We're nearly ready to go. The lobby is filling up. Shouldn't be too long. Ray, Ash, are you here with us?
Yep, still here. I'm using the Wi-Fi again, and I'm just concerned about my Wi-Fi now. So
Let's hope it stays together. You are still connected and you sound good to me, so let's hope. There's only 2 more people to invite.
yeah, I sound to be fair, I sound better on the Wi-Fi. But on the data, yep, that's where it has its problems.
Yes, and sometimes it's fine, but just, yeah, every now and then it went robotic. So, we've got a couple more people to join, and then we're starting the final. As you can see, Mojo in the blue, Tag Inc. in the red. These 2 teams are both ex-champions. They have played each other not that many times, but they have played each other. And so, yeah, it's going to be an interesting game for sure.
Yeah, I'm super excited now. Tagging versus Mojo.
This is the first time you've seen Tag Inc. get to the finals, I think.
Finals.
Yeah, nice. Okay, Kio's in.
And as soon as we start, my Wi-Fi is gonna give out again. Oh my god, man. You know, just like in my ranked games, when someone doesn't want to adjust, you know, I just know it's gonna. I kind of know what's gonna happen. Just prepare for it. But at the same time, you're still hurt.
Yep, for sure. Alright, looks like everyone's ready.
Okay, we're heading into the final. Still best of 2, but this will determine our champions for this season.
Indeed it shall.
Alright, they should be starting by now. I'm gonna get to the action before you lose me again.
Here we go. Straight into the band.
Okay, we've seen their matches before. We've seen a lot of respect.
Indeed.
Are we going to see some respect if they're like, have they like observed their matches? Because my god, man, the Beatrix, maybe look easy on the glue.
Your team is
Farmus is banned. I want to see glue banned. If not, it will go into the hands of Civ God.
Yep, there's no doubt of that.
Sir, what's your
But instead, Luke TZ still really heading onto the Fanny. So, yep, we're gonna respect this one first.
to me?
And obviously, 1-1 ban, of course. Like, yeah. Man, like people should change how 1-1 works. You know, the devs, she's extremely broken. Like, even though it's hard to meet that condition, once you meet that condition, it's just very hard to deal with.
Yep.
There's like a little bit of an imbalance of like trying to like get that requirement. But then again, like it's just you just really don't want to risk it.
Is picking.
But there is the Arlot ban right now. The glue and the joy is open. Hope so. Sifgod would be choosing either of those heroes. But I would be surprised if someone else has gotten picked. And like I said, with the ban of the Faramis,
There
it is
goes the glue
pick.
for Sivgod. Yep, as we kind of expected.
The southern seas are mine.
Though they instantly put in the Kadita, a very safe first pick, but now Joy finally is set into the fray.
Very interesting.
And yeah, it's really reasonable to pick that early because there's still kind of a potential for Joy and the glue to be in the same lineup, with Joy being somewhere else, but you wouldn't want to risk it, so hey, you open the Joy? We'll take it then. You bet. And also, they don't want to. If the Joy will still be going on to the XP laner, it just goes to show that they still want to keep their other roles hidden, if you know what I mean.
Is banning.
Oh, but right there, stealing the base tricks off of Daddy Louie, as well as the Kaja.
Among the
They're gonna answer back with the Melissa pick now. Okay.
which I was made for.
I will protect you.
Your team is picking.
Starlight of Pisces, shine.
Okay, the tank slot is now here. It is gonna choke out Luke Teasy, but there's still a lot of options. Maybe the Hayabusa or the Ling. Fredrin is open, but
I harness it.
I'm pretty sure you want to deal a lot more damage than that, because only the base tricks will be your carry. So might as well, give another damage dealer,
Team is picking.
and that will be the Hayabusa. The only one left is either the roamer or the mid laner, depending on where the Karata will go. They're hovering over tank picks, so they're gonna orient onto Karita going into the mid lane. But the question is, will they?
I am the priestess of primal lightning, the hunter of all the evil gods.
I'm back. I was on mute for a second there. Sorry, guys.
They still heard me though, right?
Yeah, they heard you, but I was on mute.
Alright.
Yeah, they
damn.
heard your beautiful
I was
description,
waiting-
and I was trying to.
I was
I was answering at one point, but then I realised, oh, I'm on mute. And yeah, it's good. That's fine. That's not a problem.
Yeah, I was waiting for a follow-up, yes, but you didn't realize that you're muted, but nonetheless. Everyone has their lineup set.
Nice.
It is going to be the finals between Mojo and Tag Inc. Who is going to prevail? Who is going to fall? Who will be the champion for this season of GuildsArena? Season 7.
Season 6.
Let's head in. Season 6?
Yeah. Season
I'm really
7
ahead of
next
myself
time.
now.
5 seconds.
Oh, yeah, season 6. Yeah, I'm getting the raw stuff over, and I'm gonna practice my spiels whenever I seriously go anchor someday.
For sure,
nonetheless,
but
we're
it's good
heading-
practice. It's all good. I've said the same. I've told people it was season 1 and it was season 3. And then I said it was season 4. So I've done it. And here we go into the main game. Final number 1. This is best of 3. Mojo on the left. Tag Inc on the right in the red.
Best of 3 indeed. 2 more victories for either team, and they will set stone in history.
They
Of
will,
GuildsArena, at least.
they will indeed. And this season there are medals and trophies. They will be available on Listo. And there will be winners tournaments based on who holds the trophies. So definitely more to play for this time.
Yep, a lot at stake to have yourself as decorated as possible when it comes into these games, and
That's the one.
Listo apparently.
Yeah, so Listo's a
Right.
platform that are sponsoring us for this tournament, and it's like Twitter, but for crypto games and tournaments.
Yep, we will see if they're gonna maximize, or at least give it their all in these tournaments, because right now Luke TZ up in the ascendancy, and he's actually stolen an orange buff from Raisia, so not looking good.
Daddy Louis
And-
goes out.
More salt to the wound, Canyon getting the kill onto Daddy Louis early on into the game for the Beatrix, but Sivgod actually gets punished
Yeah, and
when he was overextending there.
yeah, a little bit too far. He had someone on low health, but they managed to get away. So, yeah, cost him.
Yeah, so it's a trade on both sides of the map, but the key kill went on to Canyon, which is not a good sign if you're tagging, having some of the momentum, and your XP laner just, losing a little bit of control. He's still level 4 though, so he can still pull through with the team fights and in attempts to try to secure this objective. 4 members of Mojo currently in the fray, Sivgod securing the perimeter. Raisia in position there as Turtle set into half. Kyo taking too much damage and she falls. The Joy falls there. Who takes it? Actually, Raisia with the Thorn Rose combination there. And look at the burst damage from Lexmark. Luke TZ actually falls. Kit trying to transform there, attempting the knockup, but Sivgod actually takes him down. Dash out of here. Raisia. Oh, a snipe on point. Canyon Neo taking that kill. 4-2
Wow.
currently on the board.
Wow, indeed. That was some crazy early stuff going on, and it's given Mojo the advantage so far.
Yeah, really having the advantage there. Canyon Neo now at 2 kills now. That's plus 400 gold, mind you.
Wow.
So, yeah, once again, a Beatrix looking to be the fear factor when it comes to the lineup and the win conditions. Then again, like the Beatrix is just really safe pick, but at the same time kind of broken if you can really get your momentum up. Just because her basic attacks don't even deal crit. It's just the way that you build her, just full on damage and penetration. And it's so easy to gauge how much damage you deal, so that it's just a Beatrix just going in and okay, you have the confidence enough to kill, so you just go in there and go ham.
Oh, Sahir was asking when do we start? Well, we have started. I haven't checked the
5
chat.
minutes ago.
Yep, I haven't checked the chat very often. Sorry, guys. So busy doing the camera work and commentary, but yep, we are well and truly started right now.
Yeah, nothing of interest so far, but a lot of members are going at it on the mid lane. Kit
Yep.
transforming to the marksman. Lights out, forced to flicker out of here. Sweet and Sour with her own wrath. Kit transforms, attempting to knock up. Nobody home. Sivgod into the fray there. Flicker combination. Kit actually
Gets out of
forced to
there.
use the flicker
Daddy
again.
Louis in trouble.
Another snipe with the split grab combo, but Sivgod looking to be punished. He's low on mana though, taking a lot of damage from Raisia.
And a pause comes in.
Blue team has slain the turtle.
Well, hold on a minute. Okay.
I'll ask why. What team's the Valentina on? Red team. Alright, we'll find out why the pause was requested, and we'll deal with it and get back to the action.
Yeah, Sweet and Sour on the Valentina. They're asking for that pause. Possibly something of, something of discomfort that they have to take care of.
Yep,
Trying to assess the
Tongue's just
situation
saying
in
just a
terms of-
moment. He's saying not too long. Okay, we can go. 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3,
And 5 more
2,
seconds.
1, and then 5 more seconds. Yeah,
I mean, just like
I
go
like
in,
to let them know
seconds.
that I'm
Okay.
about to press it. That's why I do it.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Civ God. Oh, well-timed dash there, but I don't think it's enough for Civ God to kill off Raisia. Yeah, it is not looking good for Civ God so far. 1, 2, 3. Though not a bad KDA, it's not a good one either.
Very true. Usually Civ God with the glue is not dying so often early on.
Yeah, especially like how much he's a nuisance
Ooh,
on the other side of the map.
gets tagged.
Oh, Sweet and Sour in a predicament there, but the last 3 hits Dadalui kills off the Valentine that lights out currently. Oh my goodness. Okay, conceal play out of here. Kanyu Neo dealing the free hits as well. It's a disengage. But meanwhile, bottom lane is getting taken care of. Let's switch over to action to there. Kyo. Oh, the mobilization's there. One more will do it, but no. Joy has a
Just-
dash to spare.
Yeah, just got out of there. And Civ God's doing the emojis, but didn't
Hey man,
quite
that's what I
get it.
said. That's what I said. The very, very much personality Civ God. You know, he's always like that. The TPs and the emojis and
Yep,
such.
hitting him every play, even if it doesn't go his way. I love it.
He's just like just happy to be here. It's just like that. You know, like smiley face, wee. You know.
Yeah.
I don't know what that sounds like though.
You gotta love it.
Oh,
Oh, suppressed.
Out to the Edith. Dash out of here. The Wrath form, but Civ God split. Currently mounted onto the Edith. Flicker out of here. Forced to dismount. To set the attention onto Civ God, he's forced to flicker out. Joy, Rhythm of Joy did not manage to get enough for the rhythm, enough for the electrifying beats.
Right.
So no commitment just yet, as the third turtle has spawned.
Indeed it has, and we're just going to go and take a look at that. I'm going to drop OBS over into the corner. Nice. Yeah,
This is the longest so far that my Wi-Fi hasn't give out.
I think it's all back to normal now. We're all good. We'll try and have a slightly later start time next time. But yeah,
Either.
it's one of those things. Hey, GG's in the chat. GG's to you
Later.
too.
Mind you, I'm like 1 hour ahead, so like it would have
That's-
been midnight. To
Yeah,
be
I know.
finished.
That's why I say we can't really go too much later. It doesn't work. Civ God trying to pressure.
And like that, he TPs again while he's in the split form. He didn't manage to get a max stacks, so his ultimate gonna be on cooldown. Kyo into the fray. Ricey get dashing in, dealing some poke damage. Really in the defense mode for Tag Inc. in defense of the first middle tower, taking a lot of damage. Kit still survives from the snipes, and Kanyu Neo gets punished by the Karita.
Wow.
In sour, but Valentina out of here as well. Tag Inc. Very tactical defense so far, but they still want more blood. Civ God trying to apply some marks. Yep, nothing of interest right there. Hold on a minute. Let's
Next
mark our
mark.
mobilization. Luke Teasy getting a double kill
Wow.
from the shadow kill.
Yep, impressive work there.
Oh, but Civ
Civ
God
God got
okay,
caught
Civ
out.
recovered. Oh, one more hit from Kit. He was a goner, but he's having some regenerations, and he gets out of here safely.
Red team turret has been
And Luke Teasy's taking a tower in the meantime.
Taking a lot. Yeah, that's what you. That's how much you really have to take advantage with high mobility assassins, just like the Ling and the Hayabusa. You can get there. You can get to one side to another side of the map in a snap with your dashes and your shadows and such. It gives you a lot of leeway for some split pushing.
First Lord of the game. Who's going to be brave enough to try and take it? Who's going to get it?
No team is in condition just yet to try to contest it, even though they want to, but now is not the time. They have to look for a better type of,
Opening.
I would say, exchange. Hold on a minute. Oh, a solo kill. Onto the Joy from Luke Teasy. And make that another. Dad Louis gets picked off. Lights out. having the Divine Judgment. Kanyo Neo getting a double kill. Kit taking so much damage. Triple kill for Kanyo Neo. Taking a tower. It's just Raisia left. They're gonna attend to the second middle tower while Luke Teasy starts off on the Lord.
So that was what you mean about finding a better opening and a better spot.
Yes. But hold on a minute. Kyo did not manage to connect. No ultimate available. Oh my god.
Close.
That was unfortunate there, but hold on a minute. Kyo. Okay, too close for comfort there. Yeah, like I said. Now it's that now at that moment, like, was not the time to take the Lord because you gotta look for a fight first.
Right.
Look for an opening, and that is exactly what Mojo did.
Yep, and they've carved one out, and now the Lord comes down the middle with only one tower left, so it's going to be interesting.
It's only like it's a 10-minute Lord, so it's not gonna be much of a difference unless it actually does, because super minions on all lanes, and yep, the bottom lane tower is gonna get destroyed. Will the top be next? Though look at the positioning of Lexmark. But I don't think he's going to be that in position. He shows himself. Oh, but look at that. The suppression onto Kit. Dash out of here. Marksman 4 with the ref. Sweet and Sour taking a lot of damage. Raisia gets that last hit. But next casualty. Raisia punished by Luke Teasy there. Popping off the Vengeance. Rio gets out safely. Lexmark once again on the Kadita. Oh my goodness, burst damage left and right. He's trying to make things easier for his team.
Yeah, that was good. Good play there, and tagging needed that. It's given them a bit of breathing room. They might be able to stage some kind of comeback.
Yeah, you see that character before. Having like a lot of members getting that knockout from that, from the waves. Like, people are drowning from that character.
Yes, indeed. Kit in trouble, maybe?
Luke Teasy, they're gonna get dashed off. He has a shadow kill, but the go away bubble is there. Luke Teasy almost gets punished. He dashes out safely. 4 members up on mid lane against 4, while Hayabusa is too low of a health. But will that make a difference? A suppression up onto Raisia, but he has tank items, so he's gonna survive safely. Kyo electrifying beats, but in a bad position, punished by Kanyo Neo. Civ God chasing onto Lexmark. Kanyo Neo, a blast of a flicker, but it doesn't matter. Civ God getting the kill onto Lexmark.
Okay, Mojo shutting down the little moment that Tag Inc. had there, taking it away from them again and extending their lead. Tag Inc. are going to be in defensive positioning from this next moment forward.
Yeah, really setting the tone of these matchups, because right now both damage dealers are looking super dandy, both being at over 10k for the Matrix and the Hayabusa. Kanyo Neo, Luke Teasy are going to be the main damage dealers of their lineup, and they're going to use it to its maximum potential, because right now Kyo was, to be honest, it doesn't look good. Doesn't really look really good, man.
Yep.
Interesting build, Clock of Destiny and the Glowing Wand. I suggest some penetration there, but because of that, the Joy wasn't dealing as much damage. And it's late into the game where the Matrix and the Karita, two burst physical damage heroes, yeah, they're gonna melt anyone that passes through.
Yep, and the next Lord goes to Mojo as well, so...
Civ got connecting onto Kit. Kit goes down. Electrifying beats for the Valentina. Daddy Louie popping off. The go away. He gets punished by Daddy Louie. Just 1-to-1 trade so far. Will they make another? Lights out. Taken very low. Oh, but the mobilizations from Civ God at initiation. And the snipe onto Lexmark. Civ God latching onto the Lancelot. He's possibly going to get punished, and he will. Daddy Louie 3-2-3 trade. Make that 4 with a casualty on Kyo.
Overexposed themselves. They didn't need to do that right there.
And he was so close on getting that
2 kills, yeah.
blade armor as well. He doesn't have the vengeance though, so to be honest, yeah, it just wasn't the right time to get there. And it's unfortunate that he actually got the blade armor just after he died.
Yeah. Otherwise, he
That's-
might have been alright.
Dude, it's annoying. Every time I play, that would have been a factor. Like, I wouldn't have died if it weren't for that item, or at least have some difference. For example, like, okay, I need this item to mitigate the damage output of those certain hero. But like, when I try to fight against those heroes, I die just before I get that item that I needed, which is so annoying.
Yeah.
It
Okay.
happens. It happens too many times now.
Okay, so we have a probably defensive situation where Tag Inc. have to stand firm.
Tag Inc, but hold on a minute. Tag Inc is way out of their base, trying to deal a lot of damage as possible, but Civ God onto Daddy Louie once again. The marksman of the lineup is down. I repeat, down for the count. Lexmark knocking up Sweet and Sour. Another knockup from the Edith. He falls out in the hands of Lexmark. Ricey taking a lot of damage. Looked easy. He doesn't get punished. Oh my goodness.
Oh, that might be it.
There's a lot of minions there looking for free hits, but Canyoneo is zoned out. Unstoppable for Canyoneo. Joy can take it down. Only Ricey and Lexmark left to defend. But Civ God, another snipe. Oh my goodness, Ricey, what are you gonna do? You ain't gonna do nothing from the free hits from Canyoneo. That's a nail out of coffin. And ladies and gentlemen, Mojo 1 gets the first point in the finals.
They do indeed. 1-0 to Mojo 1. Very good game there, and like there were times where Tag Inc. got back into it, but then Mojo just shut it down, shut the door, and yeah, I mean, do you want to take a look at the stats and stuff before we move into the next game?
Yeah, long story short, like, once again, the Batrix and the Hayabusa, I did suggest in the drafting that I would suggest a little bit more damage output, and that is exactly that. I would have said like an Akai or maybe a Fredrin for more objective takes, but in this current situation there, I think you just want to deal damage, you know? Like, Luke Teasy has a specialty in like all those flashy type junglers, specifically the assassins, and yep, he's playing to his comfort. And as well as the Batrix being stolen from Daddy Louie, that, you know, I would say being thrown off is just, there's a lot more that went right for Mojo than for tagging there. Like Civ God having the glue instead of a Joy, which is very beneficial. Though I do want to look at the build of the Joy, because I said before I did suggest some penetration. Because the side of Mojo built Radiant Armor and the Athena Shield, which really mitigates damage output of the Joy. And because of the front line that they have and the damage output from those three heroes, apart from the Kaja and the Glue, is just, the Joy did not have a very joyful time, pun intended.
Yes, well, it was one of those matches where, had they got their tactics slightly better, they might have had a chance to sustain those comebacks, but they just couldn't in the end. Like you said, there was a time where Joy let off one of her moves, the electric beat, but it just was bad positioning, I guess. And just
I'm gonna say positioning is it's just kind of unlucky,
right,
that when she goes into the fight, she misses one dash onto a target.
right,
Because she needs all 4 dashes in order to activate the electrifying beats, in which sometimes did not happen.
right.
Which is why Joy was somehow like, you
Nullified a bit.
I'm like, yeah, not really nullified. Like, hold on, I missed a beat, you know, so I gotta get back first until I'm in cooldown again, off
Right,
cooldown again,
right.
you know.
Well, let's
And
jump.
They saw those windows. Yeah.
Let's jump straight back into game 2. Both teams will be wanting to get straight on with it. Kit will invite me. I'll invite everyone else. And yeah, game 2 of the final. Tag Inc. need it to take it to game 3. And Mojo need it to win outright. I've flipped over the teams on the bracket.
And how about me?
Everything's good. No, I'm not invited yet. I haven't been invited. Invite me. Yeah, cool. I've let them know. Shouldn't be too long. There we go. And now you're invited, and now Lights Out is invited too.
Okay, this might be potentially be the last match of the season, unless Tag Inc. has something to answer back onto Mojo 1.
Yes, they must.
I just realized finally the Wi-Fi is being obedient this time.
Yeah, time of night now, it's probably like, no one else. Yeah, it's just one of those things. Once you get past peak time, it starts to always settle down. Alright, only 2 more people left to invite.
Okay. Okay, everyone's here, and everyone is about ready to go.
Yep, seems like. Alright, and into the bands we go.
Okay. There's a lot of heroes that you have to think about when you're facing both of these teams, like Lex Marks Karita. Well, where's Stefani though, so still denying off of Luke Teasy. Well, there's a Joy to take care of, but I'm pretty sure that they're willing to get him out again. For Mojo 1's tendencies, they might ban the Fire Mist again to still open up the glue.
Not a bad idea.
Hopefully by now, yeah, hopefully. Oh, instead they ban the glue. Okay, very interesting, very tactical. They don't want to risk it, because I was about to say that okay, probably Tag Inc. is going to suspect that if a Fire Mist is gonna get banned, the glue is gonna be open or something. So they are first pick though. And they might be thinking about trying to steal it from them. So basically, it's a denied denial for Mojo 1 onto tagging.
I get it.
Just ban the glue. So like, you know what? I don't want to use it anymore. We'll use another hero.
And if we can't have it, no one can, kind of thing.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Now the Joy and Arlot is open, but still, okay, going for the Fire Mist.
Interesting, and then an R-Lot.
Hold on.
And Joy. Oh, wow.
And Joy. Okay, pressing the advance. Okay, pushing P. I get you. I don't know what that means either, but it's just more of like encouragement of setting up for dominance or like, you know, more confidence rather. What I meant to say was getting both Arlot and the Joy. Since Arlot is more fitted onto the XP lane, Joy is actually a flex pick because she can be held in the jungle.
Yep.
Yep, we're seeing a JJ, ladies and gentlemen. Joy, jungle, like just straight up because Arlot and the Joy. Yeah, you don't like both of these heroes? Okay, you pick up the Fire Mist. I mean, you don't have to call Altar, but like, hey, it don't matter. We got those heroes, so we're happy.
Pain is the proof that I'm still alive.
Now, Kid has a Mizithar, still a flex pick, still roamer or XP laner. But Daddy Louie on the Beatrix. Will we see another dominating game from him, or will it be a different story considering the picks that were picked by Mojo 1?
Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
gonna choke out jungler picks now. Hayabusa is the one that gets banned. Surprisingly, not the Lancelot. The Lancelot did have a pretty good performance,
I will protect you.
at least in my view.
Is picking.
But now Hayabusa gets banned. Aurora pick is missing for Mojo 1. Lolita is gonna get banned to not potentially mitigate the damage output of Daddy Louie.
Among the planes exists the
Right now, the mage is being favored, and that is going to be the Eve. A lot of good teamfight potentials. I'm curious on what Tag Inc. 1 would try to put for their team. Would they put Mistar on the XP lane, or have another one? I'm curious of the Badang. And like I said, the Lancelot is going to get picked, and the Badang. Okay, I'm a bit of a believer in Badang, but I don't like it when I see in ranked games. He is, kind of a 50-50. But then again, do not discount the mastery of Aito on that Badang. We've seen a lot of good second skill connections and fist cracks before, so I do not mind it. And they close out the draft, lights out on the Kaja.
Okay.
So will this be the lineup that puts them as their new champions?
It's going to be fascinating to find out for sure. And as we load up, I will get the bracket and the team name sorted. So, yep, Tag Inc. in the blue for this game and Mojo in the red. Wow, the final game could well be. And, yeah, Tag Inc. need to win it to take it to game 3. And Mojo will be...
Win conditions are there, though. The lineup is kind of squishy for Tag Inc. But Dang is not your usual XP laner that would like to sustain in the fights. It's more of a damage dealer XP laner, which is not really favorable in this current meta. Usually you would select Yuzhong or like all out on a tank build. Or, literally a lot of XP laners really like to build defense just because of the amount of value they provide in trying to get into those fights when they at level 4. Especially in the first turtle of the game to secure some economy for their side. But Dang is just an interesting pick to see and have them try to execute. So you would have to be very wise in your decision making if you want to mitigate that problem.
Yes, indeed. An early game, still very tactical. Nobody going too crazy yet.
Though, like the side of Mojo 1 really going aggressive onto Raisia, really becoming a nuisance on his farming. Kit is forced to aid the jungler for now.
Yes.
Whoa! Hold on. Oh, Aito.
Oof.
Almost taking Sifgod out. Okay, that's an interaction that I did not take into consideration. The Sifgod's dashes would put him behind the target. What that actually does is Aito actually has a knockback skill, and when Sifgod went behind Aito used the knockback, the fist blow, to put him inside of the tower range. So Sifgod was really in a tough spot at that moment.
Yes, and Aito getting chased by Luke Teasy, but manages to avoid.
He has to flicker forward. Forced to flicker forward. So a battle spell is consumed. I would consider that as a win since Aito is going to have a harder time trying to engage. Luke Teasy really setting control onto the XP lane. Sifgod now in position while Aito is, he's forced to recall in this situation, in this position. Luke Teasy attending onto the turtle while, Kit is zoning out for Raisia. Raisia just, went in and secures the purple buff. But First Blood, however, going over to the Faramis. Aito trying to get an escape, trying to get some engagements on the walls and such. Yeah, a bit of a wash there. They do get a kill, but
everything else level.
Mojo 1 gets a turtle. So
yep.
Yeah, not much to say. The goal lead is too minuscule to tell which has the advantage.
Yeah, for sure. It's been a good close start, and neither team yet has the advantage, really, and it's going to be interesting to see Basically, what happens in the next time they have a team engagement?
Yeah, the question is when will be that big engagement, or like, you got Kit with the hooks, lights out also with the lasso, trying to tie him up with the divine judgment. Both teams really favoring all the pickoffs and single target eliminations.
Right.
For Lexmark though, like they have the luxury on having second lives with the call altar up in the team fights. So it's really beneficial, especially if you're trying to support the likes of Daddy Louie. But hold on a minute there. King's Calling landed on the ground as well as a real world manipulation. Daddy Louie, both two flickers are being consumed in defense there. And meanwhile up on top, Sifgod looking proud of himself against the Badang. And now Mojo really pushing the advantage. Lights out up on in front. Raisia trying to zone him out. Luke Teasy up in the fray. Did not connect a dash. Lexmark attempting to pull with the Shadow Stampede. Now it's a 4v2, 4v3, but the Tournament Memory takes down Kit. Daddy Louie is out of the area of the Cult Altar. Still, Mojo 1 trying to apply pressure onto the bottom lane. It's just like that. And man, it's just really pressing. They really want to take that advantage, especially onto the gold lane. They possibly have seen how Daddy Louie performed on their matches, especially on a Beatrix, so that they want to apply pressure. Look, they're throwing everything.
Yeah, they wanted to get Daddy Louie badly.
And they did.
They did indeed, but Sweet and Sour got himself in a bit of trouble there, but suppressed, pulled, Kit in trouble.
And he is gonna get taken out. 2 down so far. Now it's gonna be really in favor of Mojo.
Yes, indeed. Oh, Raisia has to dodge.
Oh my goodness. Joy dealing a lot of damage. Now, they're not gonna tend to the turtle just yet because they want to choke out the resources now. Yeah, they are in a clear advantage now. Oh, if I actually forced to use the retribution. So in this situation, you just have to, really zone out the Lancelot. But then again, the amount of damage output, it doesn't even matter.
For sure, and the turtle was taken down in seconds.
I would like to point out on the, on the build pads for both teams. Now this is how you build the Joy. You have the Genius Wand first, and what that does is it actually reduces your magic defense and gives some, fixed value penetration. So Genius Wand early on in the game is really beneficial for a Joy. For the Joy prior, it makes sense for Clock of Destiny and the Glowing Wand, having a little bit of HP and some regeneration. But damage output is really what you want to do if you are using a Joy. We're getting pokes up, we're going in, trying to be an assassin as you are. But look at Sifgod taking a lot of damage. Yeah. And he is a tank build, mind you. So yeah, Thunderbelt and on his way to the Dominance Ice, combined with the Tenacity emblem, the tank emblem onto Sifgod, he's just gonna stand there, no problem. Oh, okay, a punishment. Actually, Sifgod really overextended there. Item manages to get the wall, but Luke TZ is able to avenge his teammate.
Yes, indeed, and anything tagging any positive is being immediately shut down here, so they need to have a rethink pretty drastically.
Yeah, tagging really has to...
Oh, poor Kit.
Oh my goodness. Whoa. Okay, they interrupted me there. A hook onto 2 people, but it doesn't matter. Kit, looking for another turtle. Kanya Neo, focus on the goal.
Yes, indeed. It's a very strong performance from Mojo.
He's like, oh my god, I really like Sifgod's playing right now. But hold on a minute. Raisia, burst it down. And again, more TPs there. This is... man, are we looking at a potential sweep here?
Maybe so. It would take a miracle.
Let's not count them out yet. We've seen it before. we've seen them in a disadvantage, and Tag Inc. 1 can be able to turn this around, especially for Daddy Louie. But unfortunately, currently 0-2-0. They know that the base rigs will be the problem in the late game, and they really had some instant rotations up on their lane. So really stopping them in its tracks, because even though the Matrix is leading in gold on their respective team, they're really gonna have to answer back for the damage dealers, the gold laner, the jungler, and the XP laner. But hold on a minute, a lot of ulters being landed on. The Eve actually gets down. Kit is the one to fall. I'll call Altar, just keeping everyone alive. Not everyone's gonna commit. So they had one casualty each. For Mojo 1, they're just gonna say, okay, I think we have enough, or do we? Because we have the Lord marching up on top. And look at Ricea. Turn about memory. Will he be able to get it? Yes, he will. Unstoppable for Kanyo Neo. Luke TZ jumping in. But zoning them out, basically, just to get more turrets in their hands. Oh
Yes,
my
indeed.
goodness.
Yeah, impressive performance. And Sivgod.
Oh, two-man final slash. Are they going to be casualties? No, they will not. Still in defense mode. But King's Calling, RWM flickering in actually, Sweet and Sour doing a lot of damage. Really zoning, really boxing them out. Literally.
Yeah.
Triple kill for Kanyo Neo. 3 casualties and a relatively healthy... No, the Lord is dead, by the way, but there's a lot of minions there, and it might possibly the final moments of the match. Ricey is still left to defend, trying to clear the wave. Luke Teasy. I think, ladies and gentlemen, that's possibly it. Ladies and gentlemen, in an attempt to defend for Tag Inc. 1,
Oh!
Mojo 1 are your champion.
Well done, Mojo 1. Impressive performance. Unlucky for tagging. They stood firm there and they gave it a shot right at the end. There was a second there where the base wasn't dying, and I thought, oh, maybe. But no, well done, and what a great tournament.
No, man, like, people are respawning one by one, and it just didn't work out for them. Not a lot of wave clear. You know, you only have like Aito, but like only on a small space. Just Daddy Louie, but he's also being backed against the corner because of the amount of pressure that Mojo 1 is dealing to them.
Yes, indeed. And what a good game. And thank you, everyone who participated. Thank you to all the teams, even the ones who got knocked out. Very, very hard performances from everyone. The semi-finals were great. Round 2 was great. The final was really good. And yeah, big thanks to everyone who participated. Big thanks to my co-commentator Ray Ash. Big thanks to the sponsors, listo.gg. Then also, obviously, the sponsors Lootbox Fund. And last but not least, UGE, who are our tournament platform host, is the best way to describe them. That's where our online bracket is. And yeah, it's been a great tournament. Season 6 in the books. Mojo champions again. Tag Inc. with the second place, and a hard fought second place. They did well to get there. All of the teams will be back for Season 7. And I'll keep you posted and informed as to when that will be. Any last word, Ray Ash?
Yeah, this season has been very, very rough on all fronts, from the players to the connections to the game.
Sure.
You know, I literally had trouble, so I kind of implore for all of us to like have a little bit of a break. I know we really want more MLBB action, but as of now, you know, you gotta keep it a little chill. You know, have some preparations and such. You know, really gotta work on some you know, management and some integrity when it comes to these games. You know, just a little bit of a tip. But in terms of the matches that we've been casting here so far, I had a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was good stuff, man. Good stuff indeed. And yep, we'll be back with the next season at some point, and I'll keep people posted as to when that will be. Peace out, dudes.
Thank you for having me, guys.